about beer. Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knox guy loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place I'd rather spend the money nice than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time for Two Bitty Guys.
I don't even know what that's from, but welcome back, guys, to episode 55 of the Two Bearded Guys. I'm TBG_Ops Guy.
Modog B&Q.
And behind the camera today is the one and only
Off-screen new merch.
Off-screen new merch, which we'll talk a little bit about that here in just a minute. As you can see, the chair is empty. Pete is stuck in the snow currently. Not stuck in the snow, but stuck in traffic caused by the
Complications due to snow.
snow.
Snowmageddon!
Hi, Kai.
You are not Pete, and you can't have beer.
She's cuter, though.
She's cuter. All right. Go ahead, Jack and Show.
My face
Bye.
was got a frostbite.
But
Okay.
yeah, so she just went sledding, so she's pretty excited.
All right. Bye. Take care of you.
Anyway, so back to what I was saying. Pete unfortunately isn't here. As far as I know, he's still on his way. Don't know if he is or not.
Be safe.
Be safe
If
either
you are.
way.
Even if you're not, be safe.
Anybody else on the roads right now, don't listen to us till you get home. Be safe. We love y'all. Last thing we want is for anybody to get hurt, even if it is watching an amazing show.
Modest much?
No. We have an obscenely cool beer lineup coming up. I'm very pumped to try these. Some of them are beers I've been like staring at on the shelf, and other I bought today. You know, it is what it is.
There's going to be some good ones, and choosing the beer of the night is a little difficult. I think I know what I'm going to go with, but, you know.
Speaking of beer of the night, Officer Matt, what's your most anticipated beer?
Is it Abraxas? Is that how we
Is
say
it
it?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, there's so much stuff over here now. We've upgraded. There's been a little reassituating. I don't know if you can see Tyler and John's beautiful faces and much more stunning high-definition cluster clarity. But now I've got less working room, so I've really got to try to angle and around back here to see the beers.
What I'm hearing is...
First world problems, yes.
Bitch.
That's dish bitch to you.
Oh, my bad.
So hopefully everything looks good. Hopefully. We got a new camera.
John, most anticipated beer.
You know what? There's going to be several great beers, but Rye Way to Heaven. I love me some Revolution. I'm excited to see what this one's like.
There's so many good ones. I think I'm going to go kind of weird considering my favorite style is on the board. But I'm going to go with the Flipping Maui from Deviate Brewing. I'm very excited. Krisha highly recommended it, so
Yeah.
thank you, Krisha.
Some Maui Gold Pineapple in there, so.
Mm-hmm. So I'm excited for that one.
That means we have at least 2 different pineapple beers.
Yeah.
All right.
Weird, huh?
Darn.
John, you got anything? Or John, Matt, you got anything for us?
Yeah, actually, we got a lot of early starter honors, probably due to the snow.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
We got Brett Son says he's here so he doesn't get a fine. He is snowed in. Chris Mack said, I'm here in time for the theme song. Thanks for your support, Krisha. Kevin Atwell's on. Hi, guys. The Atwells are on, so not just Kevin, but also...
Oh, yeah. Oh, if they're on, I think Val likes us more than Kevin does.
Jennifer's on. BYBC.
What up?
Chris Mack says, Deviate? Yep. Carrie Shepard, my coworker. Nice, you made it over there, Matt. You did not see me on here. If I don't make it in tomorrow, Carrie, you have no idea why I'm late to work. Hopefully I can make it home in this Snowmageddon. Russell's on. What's up, guys?
Russ?
Cheers from our igloo up here. He is tired of shoveling. It's 30 degrees so far since Sat.
Do they make a geo ripper for snow? How does this work?
We're definitely colder than they are.
Yeah,
like,
we're a
you're
lot
saying
colder
30?
than you up north.
I think he's complaining to the wrong people right now. Christian Mack says, yeah. Brett, we have gotten what I tell my wife 6 inches so far.
I get it.
So we're about 2?
Centimeters.
6 inch. Carrie says, hey guys, we got Carrie Davis and Bunny.
What up?
She says no meeting tonight. She's here as well. Thank you.
Yes.
My coworker, She Carrie, is confirming no clue at all.
She carry.
She carried.
And Russell says 30 inches, not 30 degrees. Might have misread that.
30 inches.
Oh, that's a little different.
Yeah, that's
That's a little different.
Damn!
that's definitely more than 6.
Yeah, I expect that up in the mountains.
Just damn.
Yep.
I guess that is inches. It looks like a degree, like, because I got this bad eyes,
Cascade
so
Mountains.
and I can't read.
Oh.
To the beer.
Well, thank you guys for joining us. The drive here from Muncie was a little rough, so it's time for beer.
Yes.
All right, our first one is probably my least anticipated beer of the day. Is the Sun King Brewery's Mixed Emoji Series Penny Pineapple Berliner Style Ice with fruit. So they made all their smoothie Berliners shelf stable. So, and they put them through some pretty awesome tests.
I guess there's a video that Sun King told us that they posted about how they tested it all. So
We need to see that.
yeah, I need to watch it.
Now, is this one that was in, like, I know you had the mixer pack prior, John, but this doesn't look like the can that I imagine those came in. Is this one of the flavors that was included in that mixer pack, or is this a
Yes.
separate flavor?
No, this is one of those. Actually, so the mixer pack I got was the stouts. So these they sold separately, but they have 3 different flavors. So
Because I actually saw at the grocery before I came over, I think recently, that they had the mixer pack of these from Sun King. I about grabbed it, but I thought you said you had that one, so I guess I should have done that.
that is.
Well, I mean, that's what these are, is all those.
This particular one's got some particulates in there.
See what you did there.
Well, I poured it better than you do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it definitely. So it's a little chunky.
Just a little bit.
It is very pineapple.
Do we have it on cam?
No, I gave it
Sorry,
to
yeah.
John was looking.
John's been in possession of this for how long? It is a pineapple emoji looking little character, though.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's a single fruit one. There's not going to be a lot of extra to it.
It's infinitely crushable.
But I'd say it's not bad, though. Like, if you like pineapple and you wanted something refreshing, might not be a bad boat beer kind of thing.
There's
Like,
nothing bad about this.
Yeah.
It's just.
besides the particulates.
Look down, Matt. John's not in it. Perfect. Sorry, I'm really excited because Matt has his own merch right now.
Ooh, speaking of Matt, Brett has a great question. Does Matt count tonight since we are missing our guest, at least in interim?
We should have waited.
We're stalling. Why do you think we haven't been moving on yet? That's why I took a picture and everything. Like, I'm stalling. But guys, speaking of stalling, you can find the new off-screen Matt hat at our store on the Facebook page.
No, not on the Facebook page.
No, it's on our website.
It's on the website.
Sorry, we're having issues with the Facebook one.
Yep,
So if you're wanting to buy it, the new hat, it's really flipping cool. If you haven't seen it yet, is it on off-screen Matt's page yet?
Matt's going to drop the link in the chat on Facebook, and it should be going up. The new picture should be going up on Instagram any moment.
Yeah, I would assume, knowing Matt, that would.
I mean, we're working, and he's back there posting stuff in there.
Yeah, so I mean, I assume that Matt's currently going to post it.
Feverishly typing.
But yeah, so it's a really cool hat.
there.
We're actually thinking about changing the Ops Guy and Mudhog hat to be more in this style. Let us know if you think we should.
Trendsetter, blazing a
We
trail.
think we should because you can actually see the logo.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Unlike our individual hats that if you're more than like 6 steps away, it's just a...
Yeah.
But
I'm proud of it.
do we have to come up with a new version of this with like Matt's face really small over here? Because he doesn't always count.
We put it on the side panel.
It's on the back. Like,
That one costs a little bit more, but that is definitely an option. And we can have off-screen Matt on the side panel.
I like it.
Yeah.
Because he only sometimes counts.
Yes. Yeah.
Which, yes, if Pete doesn't get here, actually for this beer, no matter what, Pete doesn't count even if he gets here. So therefore, off-screen Matt counts.
Oh, and while we're stalling, just guys, shout out Craft or Die, up out of Michigan. They make that glass, which I bought in December, and then their brand new glass, Cobra, Commander, and Buddies. Just an amazing, amazing artwork.
Cobra Commander and co-workers, is that where you're going,
Yes,
John?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Amazing artwork, awesome dudes, and I really like them. So, yeah.
And you said this is the first of a set, so if you're a Joe fan, stay tuned. Apparently
Yes.
more is coming.
They're limited runs, but I bet you could still get a few of these because they just went on sale on Friday.
Is he open to recommendations? Could be like, hey, can we get some Transformers series coming up?
I don't know. Some messages.
Just seems like you guys chat casually.
I'm over here doing like random work and stuff.
We're fine.
It's fine. All right, we're gonna move on.
First confirmation. Kevin says, "Cool hat." Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
True. I guess we don't know which hat he was referring to.
But anyway, guys, it's not bad. It's pineapple. It is what it is. Very crushable. Be great on a hot day. It's kind of a weird one to be drinking while it's snowing like crazy.
Just dreaming of the beach.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Coasters.
Coasters.
We're not heathens here.
We're kind of heathens.
Coasters. And our coasters have bottle openers.
Fancy.
We got fancy coasters. Mine has Bill Murray's face on it. I win.
The Chive. Probably the best site in the world.
Great advertising right there. Yeah. So, John will go first on this. There ain't a lot to say. I mean, it's a Berliner Weiss with pineapple.
Yeah. Not overly sour. Clean. Fresh tasting. I'm going to go 3 1/4. I think it's infinitely crushable.
Infinitely crushable is the words he used.
Yep.
I mean, it's crushable. I don't know if it's infinitely crushable. I feel like I get tired of it after a while.
Oh, sure. Then you go to one of the other 2 flavors.
I'm going to give it a perfect average 3. I don't think it's what in the world are you typing over there? His score was 1,000.
That was from work.
Yeah. I don't think it's any more than 3. Off screen, Matt. Because somehow you freaking count.
325. Not right home about, but if you're looking for something that's gonna be especially shelf stable, shelf stable. We might have had a scotch before the show.
Maybe.
If you want something that's shelf stable, it's gonna last. It's got a decent flavor. If you like pineapple, it's a good pineapple tasting alcoholic beverage. It's crushable.
Doesn't taste like alcohol.
Yeah.
No, if you don't like alcohol but want to get drunk.
Ooh, Carrie asked a good question. Do we have any beanies available? It is beanie season.
No.
Yeah, we kind of missed the window to capitalize on that because we're probably not gonna get this done for the time to snow to melt.
I mean, I could make one later
What was
tonight.
the score?
That's 3 1/4.
Thank you.
Maybe in the works. We'll see.
I'll get one later. I think I've looked at them before, and I just didn't like the options because the print area on them is super small.
Ah.
Yeah.
So we can just do 3 of like that. One with my face, one with your face, one with his face.
And then it can be a competition, see who sells
Two
most.
bearded guys.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right, anyway.
Get your finger out of your ass. Figure it out.
Maybe that glass pouring, that bottle.
My finger isn't in my ass.
We're really doing a hand check right now.
Just a finger. Damn it.
I was just confused. Just figure out your ass.
Oh, Brett asks, is it beer?
No.
No.
It's not beer.
And I highly doubt this one will be either. No. The next beer is the Smoothie Strawberry Paloma from Braxton Labs. It has strawberry, grapefruit, and key lime at a whopping 4.8%.
Woo!
So yeah, they're located in Newport, Kentucky.
Basically
So,
Cincinnati.
Ooh.
Basically, yeah. Matt, next time you're down there, if we like this, we might make you go to Braxton Labs.
Braxton is a really cool place. If we ever make a trek out to Cincy, that's one of the places I'd recommend we hit.
Nobody goes to Cincinnati.
Dude, Cincy's a pretty fun town.
Cincy
It's definitely got a lot of beer over there.
has some good beer over there.
Yeah.
That is an option on the table. I just don't want to go to Cincinnati for my birthday.
Oh, no, not saying we should go for your birthday, but I mean, like, at
I don't
some
wanna go
point,
to
if we
Cincinnati.
make an adventure over there. Well, fine, John and I'll go have a blast, and we'll just send pictures to you. Me and my hat, and John and his beard.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Cincinnati. I'm down there again later this summer.
Brett also said, I don't know if this is like a segue into maybe a movie review that might be happening this evening, but he says, we should watch the OG G.I. Joe cartoon movie next. I don't know if it's a response to the glass or...
Well, we posted on...
Did we?
I'm
Okay.
assuming it's a
Yeah, there's a post of the
I couldn't
movie
remember.
review.
Okay, I couldn't remember if you
on
had
Two
posted
Bearded
that
Guys
already or not.
Drunken Movie Review Instagram, which is a great segue to follow us on all our social medias. We have our Two Bearded Guys Drunken Movie Review. Mine's TBG_Hops_Guy. We have Mudhog B&Q, Offscreen Matt. Check us out for Two Bearded Guys on Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. Check out our website to see all our merch. And we appreciate all the follows. And make sure when you get on YouTube especially, you got to follow and smash that like button.
And technically, Matt has an off-screen. Matt has an OnlyFans account, but you can't really see him. That's kind of the point. He's off screen.
Yeah.
So,
The things I do for the show. And money. BYBC says, loves Braxton Labs. Great liquor store that it's in at Party Source. She is definitely correct. I was thinking more Braxton Brewery, the primary place. Braxton Labs is located in Party Source, which is like cons on crack.
Oh, I've been to Party Source.
Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't come remember if you said you were or not. Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
really awesome
I
there.
spent a lot of time in the Cincinnati area for a while. My ex-girlfriend was in class.
You were working corners?
So, no, it was more, while she's in class, I'm bored as shit. I'm going to drink. How about you, John?
Ooh.
Got a drink.
Yeah, drink.
While you guys were sipping, I realized, in light of not having a guest, we
Spice
kind
to
of
it.
skipped over our scoring scale.
Everybody watching knows what it is.
Hey, last week we had a new viewer.
All right, guys, so just a reminder on our scoring system. 3 is a perfectly average beer. We do everything in the untapped .25 scale. So technically, the last Emoji Series Berliner Weiss was slightly above average. But going up, it goes up to 4. 4 is that, like, seek it out. Once we hit above 4, it's getting really, really dang good. 5 is hallelujah. Heading back down, under 3 is below average, but that 2 to 3 range we'll still drink. That's a lot of times either a crushable beer that's just not that great a flavor. Maybe there's just something a little off on it, but it's definitely crushable. If somebody hands it to you for free, you ain't turning it down.
Maybe it's a 1.5 year old IPA.
Under 2, you're getting into the... Okay. But once you hit below 1, I'm handing it back. I'm telling you to dump it. I might throw it back at you and grab a water.
Unless you're us and it's listener pride and you're like, I gotta drink it. It's fine.
It was so weird and so bad that you kind of had to
Matt
drink
and I actually opened a second can that night to make sure it wasn't like just that can.
Yeah.
I actually drank a third can.
Why?
I had it. I have a pretty strict no alcohol goes to waste policy, Tyler.
I didn't give it to someone I didn't like.
I did. Wait, I give it to Kevin. Damn it. Smartest man beer.
Like,
I like Kevin, just for the record.
He's a smart man beer.
He's the smartest man beer.
What do you guys think of this? Because I had one of these already, so
It's not bad.
I kind of had my opinion and I forgot until I re-drank it. Like, oh yeah, I remember where I sat on
There's
this.
a lot of different flavors going on.
it's a weird spice.
It's what, strawberry, grapefruit, key lime.
Are you getting the lime zest?
Yeah. But I'm also getting like,
Is that the spice or no?
I think the grapefruit's kind of driving the car on this one. Like, I think it's in the driver's seat.
Yeah, it's got kind of a sweet smoothness to it too.
yeah,
It's
I
like,
get the
it kind
sweet,
of
but
it kind of starts a little strawberry with the strawberry sweetness, then it goes into like the grapefruit taking the brunt of the taste, and then it finishes with a little bit of lime. To me,
The flavors are there.
I mean, it's got them all.
I don't like it.
I just don't know that it's for me. It's not poorly crafted. I think it's just a weird combination,
I don't
and
like it.
I just don't like grapefruit normally.
See, I do. I love grapefruit. Sprinkle a little sugar on top. Just nom nom nom.
The Necronomicon.
The
Such a dumb
I
fun
think
game.
the key lime and the grapefruit is an interesting combination that kind of working for me. I think I like it. A little weird.
I need to like wake up.
If this doesn't wake you up just with a weird flavor,
Just like ugh. I don't know. I'm dragging. I'm dragging a little bit.
I mean, we don't have 30 inches outside.
Hold on.
but
Hold
we're
on.
getting
Hold on.
there.
All right.
if that works,
All right, guys. No, honestly, it's an all right drink. The flavors don't work for me at all. There's no off flavor.
No.
So there's nothing wrong with it. It's just definitely not my taste. I am first to score. The flavors are all there. What's on the can is in the can. I'm gonna give it a 3. I'm not gonna go below a 3 just because it's not my taste. So I'll give them a perfectly average 3. I think it's put together well, and if it's put together well, it's usually a 3.
Mr. Couch.
No, it's you.
It's you, dear.
Oh,
We're
how
right.
about we?
We're going to circle.
Technically, it should have been him first this time, but we're
I-
going the opposite direction today.
Yeah, I don't normally get a count. I forget how these things go.
Well, I did too, because technically it should have been because you're here, but
I'm much the same boat with Tyler here. It's not poorly crafted. All the flavors are there. The stuff we're asking for is present. It's just weird, and I don't personally care for it. I hate knocking it because I don't like it, so I don't want to be harsh, but at the same point, this is not something I would drink. I kind of am going to go like a 2.5.
Okay.
just because it's just such a weird flavor that I don't know who this would even really appeal to.
I understand that. I thought about going below 3, but for me it was more.
I mean, I
what's
hate,
on the can is in the can.
Yeah.
It's put together well. There's no off flavors.
Yeah.
So I gave it a 3 based on that. But I get what you're saying because honestly, it is a hard one. I don't know many people that'd be like,
You talked me up to because
you'd love this.
And initially, I'm like, all right, well, our rating scale, 2, I might drink it begrudgingly. Like, I could begrudgingly maybe drink this, and that's kind of the highest I would go. So I was leaning towards a 2. But with your, let's not rake them over the coals for doing what they did. They tried something new. I can respect that, but I just don't think that it turned out as a palatable, good, drinkable beer. So that's lowering my score.
Yeah, so 2.5 out of Matt.
So I feel like this is a real good example of we just had one from Sun King that was also just perfectly average, right? When I say infinitely crushable, this is not. Unlike the two of them, I kind of enjoy the flavors. I'm still going to go just a 3 on it because it is a little weird. You have just two different. Well, the last 2 beers we had just 2 different approaches for the beer. You had, hey, I want to make something that is going to appeal to the masses.
Did this go on King Cam?
Yes.
Okay.
You have something that appeals to the masses, and you're going to be able to drink real easy. And then you have something that, hey, we're going to experiment a little bit, try a few different flavor combinations. May work, it may not work, just depending on everybody's personal flavor preferences. So, I think that's the difference of the two. So I went perfect average 3, and that makes an average of 2.65.
Oh, yeah. Forgot he didn't give it a 3.
No, he did 2.5.
Yeah, which I don't know. Like I feel bad about it, but at the same point, that flavor's so
But
weird.
at the same point, no, he doesn't.
No, don't.
Yeah, no, sorry, not sorry.
He's
But
a snob.
He's a snob,
We created a snob.
But I think that's the difference between a one-off seasonal sort of deal and something that was designed to be a core beer.
Yeah.
yeah, well, that's that. I respect the trying something new, but it just.
No, he doesn't. He's a terrible person.
Well, yeah, I am that, but I can still respect it for being something new. I admit my faults.
I know my faults. I'm just in a great mood. I'm like blah, but I'm in a great mood. It's weird.
It's a little weird. Like, I'm getting this weird vibe from you. Right?
Did you have some like out-of-state gummies or something before
No,
this?
I wish.
That would have been better. Did you take a nap?
No, I didn't today.
Did you drink before the show?
Just that. Well, yeah, 2 cold. Not really. I mean, just 2 PBR card coffees and a little bit of scotch. So not really. I'm normally drunker.
That's it. He's not drunk enough.
Yeah, that's what it is.
All right.
Johnny had one job before the show.
When will those clouds all disappear? I thought that was perfect.
Not for a couple days at least.
But I thought it was kind of perfect for today. It's half the reason I grabbed it.
Yeah, that's... Oh, okay.
Tangerine, lactose, and vanilla double dry hopped double IPA at 7.5% from Transient Artisan Ales.
Which I just realized when I was like, I'll put that back on cam. I can't talk today. Because I saw Christian Mack say can in all cap letters. But then right above it, I missed. Did you say you like it in the cab? And then she put can.
I mean, his hat does say 2 bearded gays.
It says guys. And your face is on this hat, motherfucker.
Well, you guys do act like you're married.
Self-owned.
Especially off camera. That's sickening, really.
You know what? You get more head.
He's putting my trash out tomorrow.
I am not taking your trash can out tomorrow.
I don't think you can say that after we're talking about you being gay.
Oh, no, I still can. I am very comfortable with my sexuality, thank you.
I'm not comfortable with your sexuality. Please refrain from
That
throwing
sounds
it.
like a you problem.
Yeah, please refrain from pushing it against me.
You sure?
Has been a while.
Oh, shit. 7.5%.
There was some chunkiness coming out of that at the end.
Was this one on the semi-fresh or the less than fresh?
Less than fresh, I believe. It was in the less than fresh box, but yeah, I'd say less than fresh.
Okay.
But not as old as the others, because I sort of remember the era it came in. And yes, I'm referring to our beer in eras now.
That's fair.
And we've gone through 3 eras so far. The Paleolithic, the Metatronic, and...
Now we're nearing the 3rd. We haven't got to it yet.
This is the pre-Yeti era, post-Yeti era, the new Cam era.
The Dark Ages were pre-Yeti.
Okay.
Right now we're in the modern era. Soon we'll be towards the futuristic. Once we actually make lights that don't blind me the entire time we're on a fucking show.
Hey, someone's harboring a little grudge over there, John.
We're on TV. Lights, we're going to be blind.
We're on the internet.
Yeah, we aren't on TV. We haven't been syndicated.
I think this is Wayne's World. Woo, woo, woo!
Kind of.
Yeah, all we need is a guitar and longer hair, and, we're kind of there.
Party time! Hey, I'm working on the hair right now.
Yeah, if we wouldn't get
I told you to
sued...
take the hat off.
Might watch it. I might have him cut it into a mullet.
This is sweet.
Brett said, have we said the drinking game word yet?
We did a drinking word, Two Bearded Guys bingo.
I think we should start doing like the whole Pee-wee's Playhouse thing. The word of the day is mouthfeel.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I like the mouthfeel on this.
Yeah.
It's pleasant. It's soft. There's a slight astringency at the back end, kind of from the hops. But I love the vanilla really balances this beer out. The hops are still flavorful. Like I said, it's not even close to some of the older beers we've drank, but it's nearing probably its prime, end of its prime kind of drinkability. Sorry, we just...
Russell hijacked the show.
Was it Russell or Matt? Matt Russell made a meme of me, and it's amazing, and we will be posting it on Two Bearded Guys later. That's fantastic.
Damn it, Russell. Great job. Great job.
2 points.
Actually, that'll get posted on the Two Bearded Guys Drunken Movie Review page after the show.
And Christian said, damn it. I don't know if it's because the show got hijacked or
It's
because you
mouthfeel.
said the word of the day.
It's mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel.
And there's at least 4 more.
But
no,
it was mouthfeel, right? She doesn't like that word?
yeah, she doesn't like that word.
Oh, she's not playing the drinking game when you say mouthfeel. She doesn't like the word mouthfeel?
Yeah, Bunny plays
Bunny
drinking
plays
game.
drinking game.
Ah.
But I think when we say mouthfeel.
Yeah. No, but the tangerine also really comes through in this. That citrus is nice. Matt, what do you think of it?
This is actually quite pleasant for the non-AP...
7.5 ABV.
It's not APA
Non-API.
writing
Why
rules.
can I not talk? It's going to be a doozy. All right, yeah, no, it's very delicious. It's nice and sweet. It's almost like a milkshake IPA with that lactose sweetness and the kind of orange flavor from like a, not quite creamsicle, but more like a orange whip.
From a tangerine.
Orange whip.
Yeah, that's good.
And it's very good. And 7, that's very applaudable alcohol percentage. I dig this.
I'm very okay with that beer.
Yeah.
This tastes more like orange creamsicle than 80% of orange creamsicles. And that's not what they're going for. It's really, really delicious.
Christian says, I love you guys, but damn it!
So, no, Matt stole most of what I was going to say. So
Matt, you are first to score this time because you...
I don't think it's my turn. Just on the premise that, again, kind of my personal bias here, I don't know that I'd search it out, per se, but this would be...
Member.
If I was going to get it, all right, true.
We made that caveat for a damn reason.
I forgot about that. I'm glad you pointed that back out. I don't recall that in the point scale coverage this evening.
Didn't know I had to tell you that.
I don't get a score very often. Yeah, I said it.
he's not wrong.
That might mean 2 things.
I like how he said might.
4.
4. Okay.
Oh,
I
okay,
thought he
yeah.
said whore. I was
Yeah,
like,
right.
what?
I don't resort to name calling when I'm referring to you, Tyler. I'll call you by your name.
Exactly.
That kind of backfired on me, didn't it?
We're awful.
Yeah, we should just read it. Can we,
John,
can we
you're up.
retitle the episode "Does the 2 bearded guys being gay"?
No. John, you're up, my man.
I really enjoy it.
Because there would be nothing wrong with that.
I think about, am I going to seek it out? And I'm going to define, I'll probably like watch their page, and if they release it again, be like, okay, I want some of that as seek it out. So yeah, I'm going to go 4.
And we have had other stuff from them,
Did
and I
you
feel like
say
they've done.
you would, then that you wouldn't, and then that you would seek it out?
That's about right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a teeter-totter.
I'm not going to go like actively to like different liquor stores to find it. However, I'm going to try to track when it releases and try to get some.
So again, yes, no.
Yes.
Yes.
I thought that was crystal clear.
On a side note, your computer popped up. You may be experiencing performance issues, so I just thought that fit in with the conversation we're having.
Let us know if it gets a little choppy.
Oh, that's what it meant.
Anyway,
Bye, Rails.
score wise, I think Matt and John are incorrect. I think this is a fantastic IPA, and I'm going to give it a 4.5.
Respect.
Yeah.
It's definitely not bad. It's just, if I was to seek it out, I'd look for this, but
Should be a
it's I'm less the target demographic, not the IPA guy so much.
The balance of the flavors in this are just
Really good.
unbelievable.
Rinse it.
I know.
Just realized I got a couple
You want to
chunks,
know how I do
so
that?
I'm gonna go for a
3,
rinse.
2.5 earlier.
Did you gents like a rinse as well?
As well.
Yeah, words today.
We do have another IPA coming up. So.
I got some chunks. I don't know about you boys. Also, Brett
That's all I
says,
was
do you
taking,
keep score when you score? Yes, we do. You can find that on...
No. Matt keeps score when he scores, which really is the easiest job ever. Never makes time.
He clearly went about that because there's no score to keep.
If you're referencing, which I assume you are, Love Live, no, I don't keep score. Matt does because it's 0. If you're
really
referencing
easy, yeah.
our beer scores, they're all put on our Two Bearded Guys Untapped. You can see basically every beer we've ever had for the show on there.
Oh, God damn it. Russell, stop.
Is there another one?
That's really funny.
Russell's on a roll. Yeah, that was a fantastic beer, and we are flying through. You can tell we don't have a guest tonight.
Yeah.
John, any news on our beer?
I mean, it should be about ready. I can text.
A man of many words. Way to expound on that.
Yeah, thanks,
Well,
John.
it was aging in barrels. We went through a taste test and thought that it deserved more ancho chili, so we put those in. Let it marinate a little longer. It's
not ancho
close to ready.
Yeah, they're
Ghost
ghost
pepper.
peppers.
Go, sorry.
Ghost pepper.
We ain't no bitch.
I'll text him right now, and then I'll find an update.
Michiana Beer Reviews. What's up?
What up, Dad?
And Brett says he's referencing both points.
Okay. Of course he is. So for those of you that may not know, we made a beer with Kevin and Brian a while back.
The smartest man in beer and his assistant.
We are... Oh, well, I'm antsy waiting for it because it is a Imperial Brown, Imperial Oatmeal Brown with maple, ghost pepper, and blueberry.
I think we need to have some fried chicken when we eat that.
I am so excited to try this. I do think it would pair well with fried chicken.
Absolutely.
I'm anything greasy, but especially fried chicken. Actually, that's a really good one. I can't even really argue that.
No, that's
I want
that's the
to
choice.
because Matt came up with it. But
Occasionally, I'm irrefutable.
Listen, if I can get this by Saturday, not only will we do biscuits and gravy, we'll do fried chicken
and biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Because this Saturday is Breakfast Beer Fest.
oh, we're gonna get drunk.
You said it like
Hold
you
on,
were
let me do that again.
afraid of it.
We're gonna get drunk.
Let's just take 2. Yeah. I'm ashamed for you.
I did it on.
That was good. No, that was good. That
Brett
was good.
says, "What's the power ranking for this week?"
I don't know.
Oh yeah, because we're kind of. Yeah. There might not be a power ranking this
Yeah,
week.
or it'll. We'll see. All right.
Great talk. And
Top 7 Snowmageddons.
78.
Losing to 78.
78 is definitely in Indiana. That's got to be it. Everybody talks about 78.
Michiana says, I should come down around the beginning of March and jump on. I don't know if there's
yes,
any
you should.
openings,
Dad,
but
I will talk
there
to
go,
you about
guys.
that later.
Yeah.
And we will try to make that work. And by try, I mean we'll make it work. I'll boot somebody off if I have to. Especially, who is it? Carrie
Kevin
Davis.
Atwell or
No,
Carrie Davis.
Carrie
It's Carrie
Davis would be
Davis.
a good one to boot off. Yeah.
Poor Carrie.
He literally bought his spot on the show.
We're gonna kick it.
Carrie's like the me of our viewers, isn't he? I feel bad for you, Carrie. I definitely can empathize where
That's
you're
awful.
coming from.
We're terrible humans.
Yes.
Anyway, next beer. Although we might have to add one tonight.
Oh, darn, if only we had one that Tyler couldn't decide if he wanted to shit or get off the pot
That is
with.
fair. We could grab the anchor.
You could grab.
We'll see.
Oh, wait.
We'll see how long I can
Are
stretch
you just
this
telling
one
him he
out.
can grab it?
You could grab. I don't know.
Yes, he did. This one came all the way to us from far, far.
For the record, we definitely can't see your right hand, John. And we still can't.
It's not that big.
His hand?
What he's grabbing. Deviate from the norm. So Deviate Brewing, Indianapolis, Indiana. Flipping Maui Gold Bangers is a triple dry hop East Coast IPA with Maui Gold Pineapple at 8.1%. Krisha Mack, thank you so much for this one. I am so excited to try this, to be perfectly honest.
Speaking of Chris, she says, I'm so glad you brought the 78 Blizzard again.
Jesus.
Oh, boys.
Well, you did just drop that.
I'm real happy with it. Like spicy blueberry pancakes. It's ready for you whenever.
Yes!
Nice.
This can's also over full. John.
Good job, Deviate.
Like,
Christian says, you're very welcome, my love bugs.
aww.
And Carrie says, hey, I deserve that.
If you'd a bid higher, we wouldn't bump you.
Huh?
Should have paid more.
Oh. I thought we were talking about, like, out-of-state gummies again.
What in the world?
Or what was that? Was that Winger? Can you take me higher?
Sorry, I'm texting Kevin trying to get our beer.
So,
Priorities.
since evidently I have to do everything around here.
I just got us the update you asked for.
No, I was asking because I assumed
Annunciation.
you already knew. But yeah, so this is from Deviate, one of the powerhouses here in Indianapolis, for those of you not from the area.
Which, if you're not and you haven't heard before, I think it's really cool that they really don't distribute and they don't really repeat either. It's like, hey, here's our beer that we got on draft right now. Take it or leave it. When it's gone, it's not coming back.
They don't do distro. Everything's out of their facility.
Yeah, it's a two-sided coin because it's so cool that like they're perpetually doing new stuff, but they're like, damn, this is Jesus in a glass. When can I get this back? You
It
can't.
does suck when you run into one
I
you
really
really
want like
like.
some pimp nuts or whatever. And
No, they are cool about it, though. If you message them, a lot of times they're like, well, we won't do that beer again, but
Maybe we'll do something similar.
we got you, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
So they are very open to feedback. It just seems like a cool little joint.
been in there a couple times. It is. Krisha Mack actually had her birthday party there.
Have you been in there since they expanded to like the
Not
larger
yet,
space?
because I was going to say I wasn't able to make it to Krisha's
Much
birthday.
nicer because it's a lot more elbow room in there.
Really?
Yeah. So when you went in, it was just kind of that right side. There's like two tables in
Yeah.
the bar. So they kind of made like a horseshoe bar in the middle around where the bar was, and now you got the whole left side that's open. Got a few more tables and everything.
Nice.
Kind of like a surfboard length table.
it's not bad.
I don't want to say what I think of it.
That hot bitterness is lingering.
That's not what I want. It tastes like dirty dishwater.
Speaking of beer reviews, Mitch Beer says he's got a review of beer. He'll be back. That's like the best like segue out of the show I've seen so far. 55 episodes.
I really like Deviate, but this kind of tastes like dirty dishwater to me.
I wouldn't go that far, but
Maybe I'm just having a bad tongue day.
that's John.
Hey, in 55 episodes, if this is my only bad tongue day, you know what? I'll take it.
I'm not saying you have a bad tongue day either, because
I actually have the COVID. I can't taste. No. It all tastes like dirty dishwater. Oh,
Shit.
God, that'd be awful. I'd feel so bad if I did that and, like, brought it into your house. That'd be awful.
Too bad.
I'd feel bad. It's one of the few times I'd actually feel bad.
It's very astringent, and that bitterness is lingering.
I'm just not getting much pineapple either.
And Marigold is not strong in this.
BYBC's thrown out, she's down the street. If we want anything, hit her up.
From Deviate. Oh. I was like, just
From
down the street.
Deviate,
That's
yeah.
not where she lives.
I figured that was the implication.
Absolutely. Because I love Deviate. This is one of the few that's kind of been like, meh.
Yeah.
That and the one that everybody yelled at me for being mad on. The Mexican chocolate stout or whatever. Mexican hot
That's
chocolate
right.
stout.
Yeah, I thought that one was really good.
Yeah, y'all yelled at me when I said I wasn't a fan of it.
You deserve
Well,
it.
sometimes you can be wrong, and you just gotta accept that.
It's fine, it's fine. No, I think it's not. Dirty dishwater's kind of mean. It's more. I just don't like the bitterness. Isn't a pleasant bitterness. It's more hop burn. And then I'm not getting the pineapple I want, and the rest is just kind of meh. Just kind of meh.
It's a little more like traditional hazy IPA without the fruit additives to it. It says that they're in there, but they're not really coming through. So it's like that forefront of the hazies, I think, where before they got the fruits and shit in there. Personally,
You're first, so-
I am first. Damn it.
So ha!
I'm trying to think it through. Okay, I'll start with the haziness. It's definitely hazy. I go with the body. What's the body like? My body's acceptable for what it is.
Thank you. I've worked on it.
That bitterness is it's just so overpowering and just so long lasting. And
I
it's
feel like
not
there. I don't think
getting
it's that strong.
And you're right. It's just I'm not getting much Maui Gold pineapple in it.
Is Maui Gold like a brand like Chiquita?
I don't know, but I mean,
Bahama. No.
I don't know.
It's like a chick with a fruit basket hat.
I'm gonna be harsh on it. All right. I'm gonna go 2.5.
I'm gonna give it a 3. No, I'm not. I'm giving it a 2.75. It's close to that kind of middle ground, but I'm just not quite pleased enough with it to give it a 3. So 2.75. Mostly because I'm not getting pineapple, and
That's
I can deal with the
stuff.
bitterness, but I'm not getting pineapple. So 2.75.
I would split the difference at 2.75, just because it's not got what it says on the can in the can. So that's kind of got on docket.
What are you splitting?
Because he said 2.75.
You said, oh, you were saying 3. Sorry.
He said 2.5. I said 2.75.
Well, you started with 3 and you waffled, and I blacked out because I quit paying attention to you.
Fair.
That's fair.
So I'm agreeing with Tyler. Scratch that. 2.75. The fact that the advertisements on the can aren't in the can, as what the drawback is. It's drinkable. It's not poorly crafted. It's just kind of lacking what it's trying to do with the end result.
It's not poorly crafted. It just sucks. No.
Christian says though, wait until you try the sissy sticks.
Oh no, I've heard of sissy. I know if Dan Mack likes sissy sticks, I'm sure we all will.
Yeah.
And Brett says Tyler's rarely wrong. Just ask him.
I've been wrong.
Just rarely.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to anything my brother and I disagree on, I'm never wrong. He's the only one wrong. Unless it's Jeff, and then I'm wrong.
Well, I'll need rinse after that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
So
five.
with that said, since we're about quarter till the hour, and I heard there was another beer we're maybe adding. But
No, we're not adding.
Now or later.
We can add it now.
It just seems to make more sense in our progression of flavors.
That is, yeah.
If I can find it.
Good show. Good show.
That's what happens, you know?
I should really be monologuing right now, trying to do something, but
Yeah,
it's not really.
it's always me that has to do it.
Yeah. It gets better.
Huh?
It gets better.
It gets better.
Is that the name of the
I
beer?
know.
Yeah.
Which is perfect. So the next beer we're going to do is It Gets Better by Anchorage Brewing Company. John, take it away.
Oh shit! What happened? Did you guys switch hats?
He had it in his hands.
Yeah, I did. Just like at the movie theater.
Too big. Brewed and DDH with Nelson Sauvin hops. It gets better.
Guys, I wish you could have seen the look on Matt's face.
I literally did a double take for people that can't
As
see
I
me.
took a drink of the PBR hard coffee, he legitimately looks at me, looks back at the screen to look at John, and then immediately just snaps back. Like, what?
I don't think I've ever actually done a real life double take till right meow. Like that actually happened. I thought that was just in cartoons.
8.4%.
I can get behind that.
Awesome can art, which we'll put on can cam so you can see. But yeah, pour it. There you go.
Pour it?
Pour it.
Words are hard today. It's not just me.
No.
Christian says, gotta finish packing for DC, but love you. Wish us luck driving. Are you guys driving in this?
Krisha, give Dan Mack a big ol' hug for me.
Be very careful if you guys are traversing this crazy Snowmageddon. And Carrie says, I hope you guys have better beers planned for March 1st.
Yeah, it's been kind of a pretty
Shoot, hey,
night.
Carrie, we have better beers planned for the second hour of this
twos,
shit.
Yeah, I did. It seemed very promising, but I realized I was focusing on all hour 2 beers. He also says, don't forget he has Silver Streak from OSO Brewing for that night, too.
Oh, nice. Perfect. I had forgotten, so thank you.
Christian confirms we are going to be safe. Definitely. Molly is watching the babies.
Yay!
Hi, Molly, if you're watching and not
She's not.
talking. Yeah, Molly only watches when Kelly's on. Or Charles. And Brett says, how's the mouth feel?
Oh.
We're
Astringent.
We're moving on.
Mouthfeel is astringent.
I mean, I thought that's part of like the scoring for like pretty much
We're moving on.
9 out of 10 beers, right?
I don't want to think about that last beer anymore. Yeah, so it gets better. That would be perfect if it does.
I hope so.
Be a good time for a turning point.
That would be amazing if that's like, it gets better. And it's like above average solid beer leading into just... Which, I mean, we have had one really good one. That transient was stupid good.
It was good.
Now, John, as the resident Anchorage can whore aficionado, do they? I'm noticing. I think more. Do they typically have a skull motif in their themes of their can artistry?
Yeah, because I was gonna say I've seen a lot of animals like wolves and things like that, but
It's
even with the wolf, like it's been like a partial skull. So yeah,
because I just now noticed this after our umpteenth Anchorage beer that I think skulls are kind of their thing. They're like
Deal with the Devil's like the skeleton hand.
They're like a biker gang of beers.
I really like this
Alaska.
label though, along with the name, because he's a skull. He's smoking a cigar or a pipe. I mean, he has literally swords in his back because one's coming out his stomach.
Yeah,
Oh,
But
I
it's
didn't even
still
catch
like-
that. I was
it
like,
gets
he's wearing
better.
the Raiden hat, smoking a pipe.
Like it gets better. It's still kind of like his. I like it.
Better.
I like it.
yeah. Like the other IPA that they did that we just didn't get. There's not much on the nose.
No, but there's more on the flavor.
There is more on the flavor, but
There's
not
a
strong
lot
nose.
more on the flavor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I would dare you to sip it, let it linger a little bit after you've drank it before like going back in for another sip, because I feel like I'm getting more just kind of after it hangs out.
I
for a
like
minute.
that. I'm not upset with that.
Something about it seems like weird and different, but good. I don't know what it is.
I am getting slight hot burn on the back of my throat.
It's bubbly. It's very effervescent.
It's good though.
For the record, Carrie's confirming Bunny is still drinking whenever we say mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel.
Oh,
There's two.
I was literally getting ready to say the mouthfeel on this. And now I feel like I have to add mouthfeel in a couple more times. But no, it has an extremely effervescent and bubbly mouthfeel. Pleasant on the tongue. I'm not getting the hot burn. I think for me it's that CO2, that carbonation's dancing a little bit. I'm not getting hot burn at all on this.
Can Tally get a T-shirt that says "pleasant on the tongue"?
That'd be a lie.
Well, we had John's face on can for that one. That was the perfect reaction
Is
view
it just
angle.
here's his face turning a little red right now?
Why? It's good. It's good.
Pleasant on the tongue.
You eat a lot of red meat, so
Good
probably not. That's what I've heard.
Good tongue day. Hey, good tongue day and pleasant on the tongue. Woo.
Never at the same time though.
Ooh, it's one of those. Pete!
It is the two bearded gays show. Yeah.
Which there'd be nothing wrong with that.
No, not saying there was. Just saying that it seems like the show might be going in a different angle.
Don't need a LeBron James moment right now. You can find that episode.
Yes, you can't.
Maybe you should.
If you already follow us, you can, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
To you.
exactly. It's still in our catalog.
It is in the catalog.
It might be on YouTube. No, it goes on YouTube. Shit never comes down. It's on the internet. It's on YouTube. It's on there forever.
Did we ever finish scoring Flipping Maui? We got all excited for the
I
next
think
beer.
so. It was 275.
Yeah.
Was it overall 275?
Yeah, because he was 2.5. You were
Oh, yeah,
2.75
yeah. I
because
just
you
didn't
waffled
write it
back
down.
with 3. I was going to split
Just
your
didn't
difference, but
write
then
it
I'd
down.
agree
That's
with
right.
you.
I just wanted to make Matt say he agreed with me again. Seriously, I do like that hat. I mean, I would never wear a hat with your face on it, but I do like that hat.
Well, I mean, the feeling's mutual. I'd never wear a hat with your face on it either, so.
It's not true. I'm gonna. He already owns 4 of these. Don't let him lie.
I own none of those. I was waiting for this hat.
Hey, the only one of us who has sold a second one of our hats.
Hey, we sold 2 of these.
Yeah, but for the solos, this guy.
All
Yeah.
right.
Speaking of which, we could
Yeah,
really
Russell,
use you
Brett,
guys.
I'm just planning on you guys to both buy one. They're like, all right, I match you both.
I
You
would-
matched
Damn it,
your
they had to
meat.
put him in the lead.
I really would appreciate you guys buying our merch. It does help us out. It helps us upgrade our facilities. I use facilities very
Facilities.
loosely.
But let's upgrade John's
I mean,
basement with more pictures of boobs.
I got
No, what's next?
I got a camo.
Hey, what's next is we truly need new lights.
What,
We
this
truly need them.
Yeah, we need
eighth
them.
grader
It'd be the
spotlight
same
back here doesn't
thing.
work for you on the hinges with the spring?
No, we'll get it set up where it won't be directly blinding me.
Well, I don't think you've ever been in a studio. The lights are blinding.
I have. And anyway,
What were you in a studio?
Well, the high school I worked at, we were on the studio set. And also, I was on Fox 59.
So was I. Next
Yeah,
to
no, you were with me.
I seen both of you on there.
I was on twice.
Brett's asking, how can I get that John hat?
Hey, will you post the link?
Don't get the John hat yet. We're gonna change it.
Yeah, let's change it.
Don't buy the John hat. It sucks. And fuck you. Asshole.
Oh,
number
Bunny!
one.
Bunny is throwing out the challenge. Keep it up. Carrie is going to have to get me another refill.
Mouthfeel.
So
Mouthfeel.
that's your own fault, buddy.
That's 5 and plus 6 with mine.
I feel like Buddy's wanting that to happen at this point.
You're welcome, Carrie.
So,
Man, I love this beer.
It's definitely a different flavor. We always talk about the IPAs all blurring together because they have the same hops in them. I don't know if this. I blacked out when you're talking.
We've
but
had many IPAs with this hops, but it's not one of the ones we consider the.
Core 3.
Oh my God! You made a new IPA hop.
yeah.
But it's solid. I love the bubbliness. I love the light feel.
I love the finish of it.
Yeah, finish is nice. Has it's so different than the other one I scored high today that it's really funny because I'm comparing them in my head just more for myself, and it's really fun because they're probably going to end up with similar scores for me while being completely different IPAs.
Even though they're still the same beer as an IPA, it's craft beer can be fun sometimes.
Because this one's a double IPA. The other one I scored high was,
it was a double, wasn't it?
Double dry hop, double IPA.
This is a double dry hopped.
Is that what?
Yeah, DDH.
Oh, there it is. From the angle I had, I couldn't see it.
DDHD IPA.
Yeah, so they're both double. Well, this one says the same shit.
Yeah, it does. It does.
They're both double dry hopped. Both double dry
Married
hopped.
couple.
He makes me do all the talking just so he can sit there and snipe. What a dick.
You ever been snipe hunting?
I would do the same thing. I mean, let's be honest. Yes, I have when I was a kid, actually. Till I realized how dumb that was.
Snipe hunting's a good time. Let no one lie to you. John's ever been snipe
Just a
hunting?
walk in the woods.
John, what do you think about this beer? Really, like the true.
I thought you were going to ask snipe hunting.
No, the true beer. Like,
We're talking about both.
So, the flavor's good. The body's good. Beautiful, nice pale yellow color. With that being said, I get slight hot burn. So, that's good. That impacts the score a little bit for me. But it is a good, delicious beer. I think it's just slightly overhopped.
this is everything I wish the last Anchorage IPA we had was.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give it a 4.75.
Totally redeem yourself.
This is by far my favorite IPA I think we've had on the show. Wow. We've had a few lately. That's like 4 out of the last 6 weeks I think I've had one that I've really liked. This was a good one, 4.75.
Wow, you overcompensated. But that's fine. That's fine. Everybody's score is a little different.
Just because you think there's hot burn that doesn't exist doesn't mean that.
Why is my throat burning?
There's a little bit of burn.
The last beer had hot burn.
I don't know if I'm chalking
this
more
one
up
just
to
activated
hot
it.
burn, just like the citric flavor. But there's a little bit, but it's not crazy.
It's not. I've had way worse hot.
Yeah, it's more that,
Not
you
there.
know, like...
Matt's trying to make John feel good.
Nah, I'm getting a little too, but it's not to say that it's... Well, I'm not getting a little, but I'm getting some slight hop burn.
Like, it's good enough that I will accept the hot burn that I get from this just because it is a good beer.
I would say it's minimal what I'm getting, though. Like, it's not worse than, like, a glass of OJ, like citrus.
Exactly.
You know, it's like that more citric acid burn than hot burn, I would say. I
Hey!
couldn't word it wisely.
My best friend made it home. Hour and 50 minutes.
Woof.
I'm excited just because he said legitimately my sedan was plowing the road at times because the snow was so high in areas that it wasn't going over it. I was plowing it. Also, drove on many medians, curbs, grass, and shoulders on accident because everything's white and at a level playing level.
Listen, y'all, if you're out, be safe.
He's like,
if you're out,
what
hopefully
else?
you're not listening to
This is
this.
my favorite one. Car formations on the highway reminded me of Talladega at turn 3, where there he goes, 3-lane highway. We were 4 and 5 wide a couple times.
That's funny, but scary.
Also, just got an update from Pete. Still on the road, won't make it. Sorry, snow is crazy.
Fair enough. I was actually going to ask in the break if we heard anything. I was a little concerned growing.
I texted him and asked him if he was okay. So
Similar to not going to make it, Brett says he's got to hop off. Got to run Jamie
Take
to
wife to
work.
work, yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Be
boy,
careful
be
driving,
careful.
sir.
She drives
slow,
a
drive
minivan.
careful.
He drives a very nice new Jeep SUV. Well, not new, but new-ish.
Okay.
Jeep SUV. Great tires.
Watch out for the other people.
Yeah.
That's half the problem.
So it was. She's a nurse.
Actually, it's 2/3.
My sister-in-law's a nurse, so
She's essential.
yeah. She's actually worried the people that are replacing her tomorrow aren't going to be able to make it in, and they'll. As a nurse, you can't leave if your replacement's not there.
Oh.
Yeah, so she may be staying the night
Pulling all nighter.
and staying the morning and
working
the next
double
shift.
triples. She's a good lady.
Yeah, nurses are great.
Matt, what's your score on this
Thanks
one?
for what you do.
We
With
stole
this
a perfect
one,
amount.
I would say I'm not gonna go quite as high as Tyler, but I'll go like a 4 1/4. This is definitely, again, if you're gonna look for an IPA, this is a strong recommend. This is a good one to go get. I think there's other IPAs that I had that I enjoyed more, hence why I'm not going a little higher. But this is a very strong. It's got a unique finish that I do really enjoy, which made me want to go a little higher. But just in the grand scheme of IPA enjoyment, it wasn't quite up there with some of the other ones that I had. Only thing hindering it a little bit.
I'm going to get yelled at.
Usually.
Listen,
I'm going to kick you in the shin.
I'm not seeking it out. It's good. It's a great IPA.
If you were to look for a double dry hopped IPA,
I'm
would you
not
seek
choosing
this
this
out?
one. I'm not. I'm not choosing this one.
All right, John. Okay, John. Okay.
And like I said, I am getting that hot burn. I'm going 3.5. That's what it is.
Woof.
Yeah, I told you I'm getting yelled at, but whatever. I'll take it.
You know what?
I'm not mad, I'm
your
just let
score
down.
is your opinion, and I value your opinion. Thank you very much, John, for your honest feedback.
That is the corporate way. Translation at the bottom. Fuck you.
Man, even when I'm nice, I get yelled at over here.
Well, no, I'm just saying I know that verbiage.
That was facetious.
I've
yeah.
been in sales for far too long to not know how to politely
I
cuss
know
someone
that's
out.
not sincere. That is 4 1/4 average.
Well, sir, while I respect your candor, what I requested was this, and you gave me that. If you could just give me what I originally asked for, that'd be perfect. Thanks in advance. You know what that is? You're a dumbass. Do your fucking job. Fuck you.
Damn it, they saw right through me.
I speak bullshit better than most.
I'm kind of, the only bad thing about Pete not being here is we had to have an extra beer, and that extra beer was really good. Oh, wait, never mind. Thanks, Pete.
It was all right.
Ouch.
It's fine.
Ouchville, Population Pete. Well, actually, the beers preceding it weren't any. They're very.
We've had 2 4s,
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot the
and
transient.
the next 4 beers look real
The
tasty.
transient was much better.
Yeah, the rest of the day, the rest of the evening from here forward looked really good, but up to this point, until that one was a kind of shake because we had the one good and the rest were average.
Oh, okay. 1 out.
Oh, bye, Russell. I'm sure you left, but bye.
Oh, yeah, I
Have
didn't
fun
say
on your
bye.
show.
Hey, we got another pet name of the week. Not gonna make one up.
Yes!
Night is ruined.
Night is made perfect. We love you guys.
Say hi to my little.
Shut up. Into hour number 1 is upon us. We will be back in 2 to 3 minutes after John uses the restroom. But
Flat like a walnut.
thank you guys for listening. Check out, if you haven't yet, Two Beer Guys Drunken Movie Reviews. So
I
it's
don't
TBG,
have any emails where people bought the hat yet, so go buy a hat too.
TBG _Drunken Movie Reviews to see what review we will be doing later tonight. See you in a couple minutes, and we'll finish up with all our dark beers, which look fantastic. I'm TBG _Hops Guy.
My dog being Q.
And behind the camera,
I'll scream Matt.
later. I said Mike the
beers and nothing hides.
Wait, hour one.
Yes, they are two bearded guys. Oh, yes, they are two bearded guys. Oh, yes, they are two bearded guys. Oh, yes, they are two bearded guys. Two bearded guys.
A hair early.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Hair
I just had a flashback to when John and I went to Slipknot right there.
Oh, that was a great time.
There's this hot Amazonian running around just crushing everybody in the mosh
Was
pit.
crushing everybody.
Dude, she was laying down the law.
And you can't watch the main stage at a Slipknot concert. You have to like,
Watch your back.
You have to watch your back.
I think the
John and I stood back to back so we could watch the 6. We just traded off on who got to see the stage.
And I thought so many times about pushing you into that mosh pit because you've said you've never been in one. I didn't know. I was behaved.
I think the
I appreciate that.
closest in that style of music I've ever been to is Avenged Sevenfold.
Okay.
That's fairly close. Not quite, but pretty close.
Did not like them at all, but I saw them live. But I was there for Volbeat. That's why I was there. They opened up for them, and Volbeat's amazing. If you've never seen them, look them up. They do all sorts of stuff.
I would love to see Slipknot in a show that's not like heavy metal fest. I'd want to see like just them for like 3
where you
hours.
could actually watch them a little more.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we did, though. It wasn't 3 hours.
No,
but
it was like an
I mean,
hour and a half set.
they didn't go there and do the full Lincoln, but we went for their concert. They just had an opening band.
Yeah. Still, like you go to like a Tool or
Oh God.
Machine Head, Dave Matthews, like it's just them. Like
Well, Dave Matthews does
And 3 hours,
2-day
3+
concerts. That
hours.
guy needs to get off his high horse.
they're a great time. So yeah.
There it is.
Where does one get a coach like that?
I miss concerts.
Right. We don't talk about those anymore. That's the new C word.
What is a concert? Yeah.
The new C word.
Oh, what concert did you have tickets for, fans, that you weren't able to go to this year?
Or just viewers.
They're fans. They watch us.
I feel like Slipknot would have come around again, so I probably went to Slipknot again.
I was gonna buy GNR tickets, but for the price tag, I was like, let's wait and see. And John and I were going to get Megadeth tickets.
That's right. We were going to see Megadeth.
I was like a week away from
Damn
pulling
it.
the trigger on that, and I'm glad I didn't because that didn't end up happening. And
That was the
probably be
one.
in ticket money limbo right now.
That was
My
the one.
best friend and I were going to go see Luke Combs and had to miss it. Well, it got canceled, which sucked.
Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, country concert. That sucks.
Wow. I didn't make fun of you guys and your shitty choices. All
That's
right.
fair.
So,
I don't even know who Luke Combs is or whatever.
the number one selling country artist in the country.
What's country?
Anyway, so from Midnight
It's Alabama,
Sun,
but now.
Alabama?
Yeah.
I'd go see Alabama.
But like now.
from Midnight Sun Brewing Company, brewed and bottled in also Anchorage, Alaska.
Seriously?
What?
I did
What?
not know that. Just read
There's
it.
more than. There's another?
There's at least 2 breweries in
I'm
Anchorage,
real
Alaska.
excited now.
I am flabbergasted.
13% ABV, 70 IBUs. There's literally US. Use.
Okay.
I'll be used.
Termination Dust, Belgian style barley wine, aged in bourbon oak barrels. Alaskana series, a series of eclectic beers that speak our language, so to speak. As in all areas of the world, Alaska has its own vernacular, a unique array of terms that describe life in the Great Land. Inspired by these quirky terms, Midnight Sun is presenting some favorites in the form of beer. So whether you live in Alaska or outside, let your taste buds interpret our language via your glass.
Okay, so we get into our beer knowledge here. Barley wines,
Yeah.
English barley wines, American barley wines.
Never had anything that said Belgian
This is a
style.
Belgian barley wine.
My guess is it's a barley wine made with Belgian yeast. Would be my
Which
guess.
would be, okay, so
Seems
if it's
plausible.
Belgian yeast, you're going, those flavor profiles into Belgian is either orange coriander or banana clove.
I'm not really looking forward to either version in a barley wine, but
And
if anything, I would hope for the clove.
And I'm also going to, after we sip, throw something else out there that could potentially be. Not saying it is, but it could
Or
potentially
just
be.
say it.
Well, sometimes when a beer gets infected, they'll call it a Belgian.
It makes sense.
So,
I would also interject that the label art looks like a Super Mario 3 mountain.
I would say this, considering
a pointy one.
I've never seen this brewery on Untapped Taver until this past order, which I think you got 2 from them, if I remember right.
That and Arctic Badger, or whatever the other one is.
I would have a hard time saying that it's infected.
I'm not saying it is.
Because that would be a ballsy, like, first attempt on Tabor.
Yeah. But I've worked in enough breweries where if it gets infected, sometimes like, well, we'll call it a Belgian.
Well, if it tastes like butter, you call it a popcorn ale.
Yeah.
We've got a few good comments here, actually, too, on the concert ticket question.
I wouldn't say infected.
BYBC says Blue October because she felt emo might delete. Kevin Atwell says he likes Luke Combs.
Attaboy, Kevin!
Off the shelf.
Now I'll give you more time. It's fine.
Bunny says Midnight Sun also makes an Osik Amber Ale.
Usik.
Usik? I feel like I wasn't saying that right.
Carrie messaged us that earlier, and I didn't have a chance to respond.
And she says Termination Dust is an appropriate name for today because it means snow.
Remember, Bunny lived, or, no.
She's from there.
No.
One of them is.
Carrie lived there.
Guys, clarify. One of you are from there.
No, Bunny's from there.
I think
Carrie
Bunny
lived there for a little while.
Bunny further goes on to say, missed the...
I can't keep track.
Is it Scaryvore concert? Skerryrvore? Scaryvore? Would that ring a bell to either of you?
What's that?
I don't know.
It's apparently a musical act of some sort. Okay. Which, on a side note, I don't know if She Carrie's still on or not, but her and I had a conversation about a musician by the name of I think it was like Tricky or something. And I was like, oh, the rapper. She's like, I know, right? That's the first thing I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, it's gotta be the same guy. Except for, no, wait, that's Run DMC.
I know, but as soon as you said Tricky,
yeah, right?
that's all that went through my mind.
Yeah, that was playing in my head. I was like, the rapper? And she's like, the artist? And I'm like, the rapper?
Does he paint?
I was like,
watercolors?
I was like, his
oil?
His paintbrush is his voice, right? Like, we're talking about the same guy here. He speaks to beats. Like, Jennifer Becker also missed
Glenn Ross?
No, not that either. Gary Clark Jr.
That would have been a good one.
See, blues is where we can come together. Here.
That would have been good.
Blues is we can come together on some blues.
I probably would have went to that concert.
Yeah.
Poor choice of words, John.
Okay, yeah.
It comes together right now.
Over me.
I was wondering.
At first, I wasn't sure what you said. I thought you said "fat again."
He was early. I was doing the timing.
I can't sing.
Yeah, well, no, it sounded like you were like on a cowpoke farm or something, like on a bull.
Well, it's Tyler.
Yeah,
and I can't sing, so
this isn't bad.
It's not bad.
This is a little weird. It's very molasses heavy. Is that what I'm getting?
It's better than the last barley wine we had because there's actually barley wine characteristics to it.
Or just that Belgian version that I'm getting out of this. Like,
I see where you're coming with molasses, and it's there.
It's a little bit hot.
Little hot.
Which isn't unpleasant.
I don't know what makes it Belgian style. I'm not really picking up anything that reminds me. Now, I was throwing a shot in the dark on the Belgian yeast.
Shot in the dark.
If you're going to call it a Belgian, it's going to be yeast that makes it Belgian.
That's what I assume. But, maybe there's an actual barley wine that's only made in Belgium and they matched it.
What was the AB Vizzle on this again?
High.
All right.
13?
13.
Okay, because it definitely tastes boozy. I wouldn't go quite a 13, but it tastes like a strong
it's
9,
hot.
10.
It's a little hot.
It's hot.
It's not deceptively boozy, but it drinks a little less than what it is.
It definitely, you're getting a lot of that barrel in the heat. I don't know. It's good. It's just different. It reminds me of barley wines. It has a lot of the barley wine characteristics, but also random flavors that I'm picking up but can't name. That's changing my opinions just a little bit.
Belgian style.
and if we're going Belgian styles, flavor profiles, leaning more in the orange coriander.
I think so too.
With all the barley wine.
It is not infected, so
it's not infected. So that's good.
I have expected you, John, to say, with all due respect.
No, it's not infected.
Just gonna say with all due respect, Rick. It doesn't mean you can say whatever you want.
Yes, it does.
Not infected.
That doesn't work good.
I don't know. No. I don't know where we're going. What are we doing? Where are we at?
Score.
We're still in John's basement.
I will be the first to score.
I just realized that if ever I get in a state where I'm getting really buzzy and I need to focus, I can just stare at the boobs.
Oops.
I got a great focal point to focus on.
Why do we have so many women viewers?
That's a great question.
Um,
Because they like beer, not us.
we love you guys. Please don't get mad at us. We say dumb things.
Because we're cute and charming and idiots.
That's
It's definitely the beer.
I'm charming, damn it.
And I'm an idiot, damn it.
I thought you were abrasive.
He's
Both.
abrasive. He's an abrasive, charming,
Hey, both.
abrasive, charming idiot. Okay.
That works. Anyway, back to this. This is why we need guests. When it's just the three of us, we can't stay focused at all.
Yeah, the guest really keeps us on track, which is backwards. We're supposed to be the host that
No,
keeps them on
because
track.
it's well. That's the thing is we focus on them and ask them questions.
On the side of the camera, you know, that's kind of a thing, but it's kind of...
When now it's like
The ghost of guest host pasts.
at least this one has an excuse.
See, Michiana agrees. It's all about the beer.
Hit the beer button. Sounds like that's a really good thing to do.
I gotta find the beer button. These things have moved around.
They have it.
You know, the moment's passed. No, it hasn't.
Thad, have you ever had anything from Midnight Sun, Thad? I didn't even know they were a place, so
I've never heard of them.
it's kind of weird that we had two beers from Anchorage in the same night.
Didn't plan it.
Yeah, and that was not on purpose. I saw the word barley wine and grabbed it.
Anchorage Brewing had the better barley wine.
That thing was stupid good.
Michiana's given us the devil horns.
Yeah.
And Carrie says, how do we not get a picture of John sitting under the Taste My Awesomeness underwear when we're having
forgot about
the
that.
whiskey?
So for those of you that
whiskey
don't know what
tasting.
he's talking about, hanging from a ceiling at an undisclosed location here in Indianapolis,
Carrie's house.
is some underwear that says
A
"Taste
famous
My
bar
Awesomeness."
also, for the record.
Famous bar. Lots
so,
of
yeah.
astronauts have been there.
And you know, sons of celebrities and whatnot.
Yeah.
A great stack of adult sophisticates.
Great
But
stack.
I am first. I'll go
And
ahead.
rack.
I will go ahead and score because we've been on this beer a lot longer than we should have.
We still got plenty of time, trust me.
Oh, I just looked. So anyway, I'm gonna give it a score. I'm struggling. That's why I've been stalling. But I'm gonna go with a 4 even.
Okay.
He says he's stalling when he's rushing the show along.
I'm really well. I eventually do have to keep this going. I'm really curious to try it again, but like not this, but also more of their beers.
Maybe the other one
But
got
it's
back
interesting. So I'm gonna go 4. Matt.
there. I would say even in the realm of the barley wines, while I'm not as aficionado as, say, one ops guy, I've had a few of them now, and this would not be the one I'd seek out compared to some of those, so I'm not going to go 4. I think it's a strong entry. It's got a high ABV, as they should. It doesn't drink quite as high as it is, but you know it's there, which I can appreciate that kind of booze forwardness. And it's got a strong flavor, I'm going to say. I don't know. I still am not really sure how I feel about it, whether I do or don't like it. It's very molasses heavy to my taste buds. I think you're getting some of that barrel in there that's kind of exacerbating, $5 word, that molasses flavor.
Oh, sorry, bud. Go ahead.
3.75.
Dude, I'm just messing with you. I'm sorry. Sorta.
Yeah.
Oh, Russell's back. I'm back, y'all.
Russell
Russell,
Freezing
don't you have a
rain
show?
on the snow
means no.
did away with the internet. Damn, we got that hour 2, Russell. Hey, Russell, that means...
We get internet to stream, but not internet to broadcast.
Yeah, I can say something about that seems a little fucked up, Russell. Also, we did not get our pet name of the week. I was going to try to come up with one of my own.
Did he send it now?
Well, he might now, because you have one job, Russell.
No, Russell.
I was going to come up with some of my little marinated pork chop medallions, just to throw something out, because I didn't want John to feel neglected.
This is so much better than that.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so
It's-
speaking of scores, John.
Wait.
While John's laughing, Michiana says yes. What it was, I'll have to go back to the videos. We'll need an intern to archive all the beers we've done. Oh,
I believe
think,
that.
I think he's flexing on us right now, Tyler.
Oh, no, he absolutely is. Oh, no, you ever have a chance, guys.
Is he got to
go
look
in
at
general.
yours sideways? He's always flexing. Boy!
Follow Michiana brew reviewers. They are
Brew reviewers?
beer reviewers. I said brew. Michiana Beer Reviewers. They are
Words are hard today.
unbelievable. They have a ton of videos. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook especially. I love Facebook because all three, or all, I think there's 5 of them, technically 4 or 5. But I know at least the guy in California is always posting his reviews. Thad's always posting. So Jason, Chris, I think, and Thad are always posting. Great dudes and an absurd amount of beer knowledge.
How'd you do that with your hand?
Go ahead.
I'm asking, how'd you do that with your hand?
know.
He's
what I
very
did.
dexterous. He was single for a long while.
It's gonna be baseball, I guess.
It was a long dry
What did I
season.
do?
I don't know. You were just like very.
Russell's clarifying that he's got enough speed to watch, but not to broadcast. It's upload versus download.
Score.
Oh, I've never had a Belgian barley wine.
Don't let him boss you around. You're older
It's
than
not
him.
bad. But it's not like good enough to make me go like, oh, I want to try more Belgian barley wines. So I'm going 3.75 as well.
So this one makes me want to try more just to see where it falls more than anything.
More Belgian barleys or more from this brewery? Or
Both.
both?
Both.
Both?
I think they did fine.
So it comes out to a 3.75, correct?
The other thing is like sometimes the barley
sure.
wines are a little bit because we 3.75 we were 4.
Oh, is that what you had?
Yeah.
All right.
The mouthfeel sometimes in the barley wine is a little bit different. This didn't quite get as that soft mouthfeel, but it's good.
How's that viscosity?
It wasn't very viscous.
No. Relatively pleasant mouthfeel. A little tingly because of the heat.
Yeah, a little more on the boozy
But
side.
relatively pleasant due to the malt and molasses type stuff. So
All right.
I love this glass. I really do.
It's time for that rinse.
Craft or die.
Boys.
Craft or die. Great glasses.
Where do you suggest following them from?
Instagram, Craft or Die. And somehow I got signed up for their email news. I don't know how, but that's how I first found them. They sent me an email. So, definitely recommend it.
Definitely recommend it.
Craft or Die.
No, absolutely follow them. They've had some glasses I've thought about buying. I don't buy a lot of glassware.
The thing also is, they're a little bit more on the expensive side. I mean, this glass I
bit.
think was $25.
Yeah.
But the glass is a thicker glass, and it doesn't feel like it's going to break.
And you don't just get glassware.
Yeah.
So, like, for instance, with our Conan the Barbarians, I have magnets. Yeah.
What is
stickers?
This
Stickers,
and
yeah.
magic style cards.
Yeah, that's it. But
Magic
either way,
Gathering?
John's gotten magnets. He's gotten stickers. He's gotten...
Do you want to take this opportunity to burn a little time and maybe flash them on the can? Oh, I meant the cans, the glasses, not your dorky shit.
Same thing.
Yeah,
So-
I kind of realized what Hat said.
I mean, my cans, fine.
Can?
Yeah. Yeah, John has got the cool, like, card game background. John stroking his beard magnificently in the background.
And then...
Which this one, like I said, was the first in the series.
To
It's
the bottom
got
of the
Storm
glass.
Shadow
I will, but I'm-
piercing a hop, which is a nice little beer nod while keeping it all
Wow.
in.
It's great.
That really wasn't even a good one. Like,
No, but it's just more mid-sentence on a streaming show.
I have a
Live.
gift.
Live.
And I think this has even got a cooler thing when you tilting the glass. That's gnarly to look down and see that.
Did
on
I
the
hit that
inside.
right?
Yeah, perfectly.
Hell yeah.
Hate to give you credit, but you did a good job.
First time I've gotten credit for that.
Guys, seriously, Craft or Die.
Yeah, they
Amazing.
have some cool shit. And both glasses. 2 different styles. Very solid quality.
Which Michiana, speaking of giving some shout outs, they say Thad, Christian, Andy, Callie, Jason,
There it is!
and Uncle Dave are the
shit.
admins.
Uncle
Is that
Dave.
7?
Admins.
Uh,
You need admins.
Oh, and Cat-
FYI,
it's you and me.
love the shout out, boys. And he says he does their merch PM Tyler later.
Perfect. Yeah, I messaged him.
Sweet.
But no, at least I got 3 of them right. You know, there was like 6 or 7, but I got 3 right.
That's quite a few.
Also, the TBG number 42 Ford truck made its 2021 debut last Thursday.
Did we podium?
How fast did he get knocked out of the race?
Woo! We did not podium.
Oh, I was closer, but that was
He did his classic cam strategy, which is out of 25 cars, hang out about 21st for a little while, till about half the field crashes.
So by strategy, you mean
Jumps
he
up
sucks.
to 7th, and then hit the wall. It was fun.
Cam.
Damn it, Cam.
Sponsorships are for podiums.
Hey, back to those, you lose your sponsorship. Anyway, guys, our next beer.
Oh! It's time for John's favorite time part of the show.
God damn it.
Hallelujah. Hit the hallelujah button. Hit the button, hit the button, hit the button.
I don't have a drum roll button.
Hallelujah.
Oh.
Tell him to hit buttons. It's no fun then.
Yeah, I'm not a
That's kinda
performing
All right,
monkey.
stupid shit and pet name.
Liz says she's waving to her sweet sauced egg roll with wonton abandon. That is just
How'd you know I had a hibachi yesterday?
grammatically fun to say. That rolls off the tongue very
She
nicely.
might stalk me.
Might. All right.
That was the best response I've ever heard of the show.
Our
Nice.
next beer
This is my anticipated beer of the night.
is from Revolution Brewing, which, if you've ever watched this show, you know we like them.
I wanted to pick this, but I didn't because I know it's gonna be good. So
This is the Rye Way to Heaven Rye Ale, aged in rye barrels.
I feel confident.
It smells good.
If I remember right, when I looked on Untapped, it was like called a rye wine or something like that. Bourbon and rye barrels work together in harmony to breathe, to breathe life into our rye wine. This unforgettable ale is brewed with over 60% rye, yielding entirely unique malt and barrel-derived complexities. Enjoy an ample body that suggests sweetness but still finishes smooth and dry. Enjoy life now or store cold. It is 15.8% ABV.
Almost enough.
Listen, boys, I think Revolution might be the birthday place.
I told you we have to go to Chicago.
While we're admiring the adorning can art, good save, Matt. I kind of
I
sucked.
don't know if you did say that.
I kind of sucked at reading the YouTube comments. We got Dave Slipko, and he said, "What's up, boys? Sorry, hopefully you're still on. Sorry I missed you, man."
Well, Dave,
Wow.
sorry.
I gotta toggle through. All right, our main broadcaster doesn't. It just shits the bed for comments, and then
That happened a long time ago. You should be
I
used to
know.
this by now.
I also get drunk.
That's fair.
Hi, Dave. Hopefully
So
you're still
he's on,
watching.
and we've also got Jules Xavier.
Jules is a new viewer, and you're just now giving her some love.
Sorry,
Or him.
Or him.
or him. Yeah, I'm just gonna call
On the YouTube?
on the YouTube. I'm gonna refer.
Hey, the joystick isn't plugged in, so it doesn't do anything.
I mean, it just feels good in the hand.
What is going on? That's the one thing I can't see.
Yeah, it
Got my
is.
joystick in his hand.
So Jules says Anchorage is the best for beer, and
Pretty
that
good.
hat is really sick.
Jules,
that was so
they're pretty
quick. Yes, chocolate up for off screen, Matt. Thanks, Jules. Sorry I missed you and I suck at my job. Hopefully you're still watching. I would like to refer to you as Professor X if that's cool. If
What?
not, you can.
What?
Xavier's the last name.
Yeah. Like Charles.
I'm drunk. It's fine.
It happens on the
I'm
show.
gonna give it a little smaller swirl.
Especially when there's only 3 people. But yeah, if you guys are still on, thanks
John,
for
can you do me
watching.
a favor?
Sorry I didn't get you quicker.
Explain the smaller swirl for our new viewers.
Okay, so Smaller Swirl is unlocking the flavors and aromas for your nose.
The bouquet, if you will. The flavor
However,
profile.
it also, what it does, very important, is it gets your mindset in the mindset of, instead of drinking beer to enjoy it, drinking beer to taste it. Which is 2 different things. 2 different things. So, by doing this swirl, whatever would be your normal, so in my normal, I'm going to go counterclockwise.
Same.
I'm going to grab a beer, I'm going to, well, I'm still in my mindset of, hey, I'm going to taste this, I'm going to enjoy it. If I do it, and I have to think about doing it the opposite direction, which in my case would be clockwise, like, it's just training my mind to be like, okay, I'm now not enjoying it, I'm going to taste it.
And what's funny is, for me, even we do this every beer, every episode. I will constantly find myself still when I go to do the swirl, going counterclockwise and go wait,
Yep.
and go back.
I'm
Wait
tasting.
for it.
Also, when you take the smell, it's one long and pull away, and then where you drag
Trail it.
away while still sniffing, and
What's snail? You're going slowly. It's snailing.
snailing.
Largely, it's like a miscuous.
When we drink it, part of the smaller swirl, the swirl is just this, but part of the whole tasting part
experience.
is making sure that when you drink the beer in, you're going to let it hit every part of your tongue. You're going to make sure you swish it around a little bit. Common misperception is that, each little area of your tongue tastes a certain thing. No, every part of your tongue tastes pretty much everything.
Did you say condiment perception?
Common misperception.
I heard condiment.
Jesus.
Jesus.
So by By swirling it around, you're making sure that everything that could taste this beer does.
Chiming in on this, Miss Shiana says, beautiful ale, you can smell colors after that beer. Which I don't think he's wrong.
I'm not upset with this at all.
I think I know what turquoise smells like. It's pleasant. It's pleasant.
I know what turquoise. Oh, shit.
Oh, and it even goes on. It's so good.
Oh, it lingers.
Holy shit.
Without... It changes as it lingers.
It does.
There's a lot to talk about on this because it definitely...
The longer I wait, I actually get a little roast right now.
Right.
It starts off sweeter and caramely. It goes into that rye world where you're getting a little more of that spice, that barrel.
The initial reminds me a little bit of barley wines.
Yeah.
Yes.
We turn into more rye barrel, the spiciness, and then lingers malty.
This is
Yeah.
so good.
This is an interesting transition. Like, I will say, flavor-wise, I don't know if this is my favorite flavors, but I like the way that's done. It's very, very crisp, very
On
good.
some of the beer pages I follow, I've seen some hit or miss reviews on it.
I can see why.
Now, the overall has been predominantly positive, but there have been negatives, and I understand kind of why. They're wrong, but I understand why.
They're wrong, yeah.
The pleasantness of starting off like a barley wine, and for those of you that haven't had barley wines or haven't had many, that rich, complex beginnings, usually a little sweet, is such a unique flavor profile that barley wines bring. And going immediately into the rye of this, and then finishing so malty, is just such a fun experience.
It's a flavor train in your mouth. Like, you start at the engine and you end the caboose. Like, you go through this whole traverse of different things happening in your mouth.
Mouthfeel, beautiful soft cloud. Like, it's just... I don't know how else to describe that.
Liquid toffee.
Liquid toffee?
That's not accurate, but...
Not inaccurate?
Toffee's not the flavor necessarily. It's one of them.
So that's what I was getting when I spoke. Like, I spelled out words. I don't know what happened.
That's why it's inaccurate, but the accuracy of the idea...
Like the finish has got a nice toffee
And then sit.
ending.
Don't touch your beer again. Do you have any left?
Yeah.
Don't touch it yet. Let it sit for a second.
Right now, I just bit into one. What's the fucking toffee bar? Like, help me out, boys.
Yes.
A toffee bar?
Yeah, it's toffee and it's got chocolate.
Like the candy bar?
Yes, the candy bar that's toffee. The
I was
coffee
thinking like a
candy.
bar where I could buy fucking toffee and beer at. But...
That's clearly what I was talking about, John, because we have one of those around here.
We might one day. Anyway,
That could work. That could work.
No, this
Serve
is...
warm Guinness and in barley wine. Yeah.
Body's perfect. It's not overly
Talk
thick.
about
It's not
food
thin.
pairings.
Oh, food.
No, I wouldn't want to add toffee to this.
I don't even want food with this. This is
This
perfect by
is
itself.
this is a great dessert beer. This is a great... But dessert beer is not fair to it. It's a dessert beer, but yet it's not. Because it'd be great on its own.
It's something different.
It's a
than
great
dessert.
after-work beer where you come home and you go to your study.
And you had a bad day.
It's a great nightcap beer. This is a great nightcap beer. End of the night, you're down in your study, you're smoking your pipe, cigar, whatever.
Oh, so you on classy nightcap.
wait.
I'm like, in the night where, like, last Wednesday, I was like, we should have some bourbon.
Let's not
You
forget,
know, where
boys.
then I kind of forget what I had.
I'm going to nominate this for the Pete's DUI shelf. This is 15.8.
I could see that.
I totally forgot about that. 15.8. It's not that hot.
It is
It
not.
tastes like a 9.
It's
If
well,
that.
but I think the qualification for the true DUI shelf is it doesn't drink like it's boozy.
No, it's above
And it
13.
doesn't.
It's above 13. Drinks less than like 9 or lower is what we've kind of
Okay.
tried to quantify it as recently. We're usually making that up as we go, but
Yeah,
we're
it sounds
trying.
about right. Welcome to the
This
show.
is DUI shelf, in my opinion.
If it's not, it's definitely close.
It has to be 10 or higher. The one thing we did come up with officially is 10 or higher,
And it's 15.8.
and drinks at least like 2% lower, but spread it out.
Russell says nightcap for sure.
Well, yeah, because you can always check out
With
Nightcap with
Hecubus.
Hecubus every Monday through Friday except for tonight from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern
When there's 30
on
inches of
Turfs
snow.
Up Radio.
I think if I might critique your amazing statement, Russell, you could have gone the NWO route and been nightcap for life. I know the two guys on the side of this table have no idea what I'm talking about, but that'd be the NWO.
Brad, if he's still watching, does.
Thad says nightcap beer. Yes. So
I'm telling you, it's a great
beer's
nightcap beer.
amazing.
yeah, this could definitely take the place of a whiskey at the end of your night.
Or
for
if you
sure.
come, especially if you're not like we were Wednesday night,
That's
drunk off our ass.
Well, that's why I was like, yeah,
But coming home from
that
work-
nightcap.
Coming home from
Or
work,
Thursday morning.
you have a drink with
Thursday morning was a rough morning.
you have dinner with the
Thursday
family.
was a rough day.
You put the kids to bed. Everybody unwinds. You're not ready for bed yet. You go sit in your basement or on your favorite chair. Sit down with that one drink you're having before bed. Watch your favorite show. This is such a great nightcap beer.
This is so good. Boys.
I'm telling you right now, like, I could see myself, even if I haven't drank anything in 3 days, this being one of those, come home from work, it's been a rough day, everything's gone wrong even once you got home, that unwind before bed. Just,
All right, can we get a little clarification here then?
no.
All right.
Who goes first?
On what, brother?
The actual meaning of the nightcap. To me, I always perceive that as like we've had some drinks. This is the last drink of the night.
It's,
Is
the,
that-
the big part is the last drink of the night. Might be the only drink, still last drink of the night.
Okay, all right. So when you because like when you said that and you said that you're gonna have one drink and this is gonna be it. Watch your favorite movie. Be in your couch. I'm like, all right. Well, if you have one of those studded leather Davenport kind of style some bitches. And
Sure.
rather than having, a scotch or a bourbon, you could have this and sip on this. Yes, that would be a great nightcap. But I maybe misperceived the meaning of the nightcap.
I mean, that's fair.
I don't know.
I
It is-
still say
I
it's,
blacked out.
still, for me, it's always going to be the last beer of the night kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I also,
But it could also
if
be
I'm calling
if
it
it's
a
the last,
nightcap,
it can also be the first.
if I'm and
Okay.
if I'm calling it a nightcap though, it's usually going to be classier. I'm not going to call a nightcap a Coors Light, or a Jameson, or
Oh. Russell's chiming in. When I was
Jim
a bartender, it was the drink I had after everyone left, and I was done for the night. The reason for my show name,
final beer of the night.
Nightcap
Right?
Succubus.
So
And Bunny says, I haven't heard the word Davenport since my grandmother.
I've
you
actually
are
heard
welcome,
it
buddy.
from Matt multiple times.
I
Well,
love the word Davenport. It is underutilized.
Because my last name is Couch, and the best nickname I got growing up was Davenport.
Was it from your grandma? Because
No.
no one says that except for grandmas and
Well,
me.
when I was like, "What's a Davenport?" He was like, "That's what your grandma called a couch."
But then I actually heard a better definition of it, like that studded leather couch that has you see in all the the whiskey bars where it doesn't recline or anything. Like someone's like, "That's the Davenport." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that does look like yes."
I'm a stud, and I wear
It's-
leather. It's fine.
All right,
yeah,
guys.
it's that classy couch.
I'm a Davenport.
I am going to go ahead and go first.
No one cares, Tyler.
And with this beer, I'm actually going to give it a 4.75. I think this
Wow.
hits so many perfect buttons on this beer. It hits all the right notes with that ability to be that barley wine-esque.
Yeah.
The rye, I'm a whiskey guy.
You gotta score.
I don't, well,
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, you go ahead and go, then I'll come back. And we'll take things on turn. We gotta make do with three people. Step up and play, John. He wasn't ready.
Do 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 do.
I'm so sad.
Do 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 do.
Anyway, no, it really hits. I'm so sad right now. It hits a great level with just the complexity of the drink.
Yeah.
While I waffled to a 5 a couple times.
Yeah.
I think it's just slightly below that. It's not in that top tier level, but it definitely reminds me of one of the better drinks we've had in a while.
Are you going to
See, I know where you're
Really?
coming from on that. Because I also waffled, but I settled on a 5. This is so good. And I can't imagine, like, it is just, it's damn near perfect. It's not a Russian Imperial Stout, which normally I reserve my 5s for those. But there's no reason not to give it a 5. It is damn good. And it's one of my favorite beers. And I this might have settled my birthday trip. I think I'm going to Chicago.
Wow, nail in the coffin, huh?
Yep, that's it.
Look at you,
Right over to heaven.
executive.
What you got, buddy?
I really enjoy this. I appreciate the complexity and the flavor bouquet, if you will. The train ride that it is of one flavor to another. The 15%, it does not drink like that.
15.8.
Someone's counting. The 15 plus, it's a smooth drinking 15 plus. It's boozy, but not 15 boozy.
So smooth.
I would say on a personal flavor, though, it was interesting. It's unique. It's neat. It's new. But it's just that slightly outside of, I think, my flavor profile preference. So I don't know that I can go quite as high as you guys. I would go a 4-5.
I was gonna say it better be at least 4.5. It better be.
I have
Otherwise,
no idea.
I was gonna get pissed.
I have no idea what they've been talking
Not
about.
unlike
and all
you've
I
ever done
heard
that, John.
Was I'm gonna go for it. Better have been a 4.5. Speaking of which, what do we end up with?
4.75.
On a
What
side
do you
note,
have?
5.
I
I think it's fantastic.
Oh, I
love
agree.
this beer.
I
waffled as well, and I settled on the 5.
That was a fantastic drink. I'm unbelievably happy. Brett, if you're still watching, I am bringing back a beer for you.
he's got a keister at Prison Wallet.
So we
Wash it off
are.
first.
I bought them today. I left one. One got put into the cellar.
Oh,
That's what he calls it.
Well, one.
Keep talking because
It's dark and cavernous.
One,
Much like the John Hole.
one of them is being aged in the wine cellar.
Oh, there's another joke.
No. But yeah, so one got put next to the Death Star in the wine cellar. And then one got drank, and 2 are coming home. One for my pleasure, and one for my poor idiot brother to taste.
One for my pleasure. I like that. You just Chick-fil-A'd yourself.
I did.
My pleasure. Bunny is, all for the clarifying, also a nightcap is what a lady offers you after a date. For those who couldn't hear, why... There's a funny noise. It might have been incriminating. God, that was funny. So, Bunny, that would be a drink you get offered at the end of the night by a lady, correct? And Jules is still watching. She says, still here, enjoying a lovely... Are you ready for this, Tyler?
Yeah.
Scotch barrel-aged Imperial Brown from... Are you sitting down? Great. Freem Brewing.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know if you saw the list already or not, Jules, but you
Our
might
next
want to
beer-
hang around.
Not the one we're about to drink, but the following will be a Freem beer.
John, was that what I think?
Nope, we'll talk about later.
What?
He's the player.
Jules, what are you watching on?
She's watching on the
YouTube.
YouTubes.
And are you a she? Did we establish?
It
Well,
doesn't
they
matter.
are watching on the... well, I mean, for future... I carried this for a long time the wrong way, so...
fair. But
I'm
Jules is watching while drinking a beer from Freem.
Perfect. Hey, listen, Freem. I'm excited to try this one, but I've loved a lot of the Freem.
You're
beers
just
that we've
waiting
had.
for Freem right now.
It was almost my most anticipated.
It took everything I had not to.
Listen, so coming step back because we're getting ready to move
Yeah,
on.
go ahead.
But I think I turned 40 in March.
Did you
We're
really?
planning a beer trip, and I'm trying to decide where we're going to go. That might have sealed Chicago for me.
That was Revolution. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
might have sealed Chicago for me. I'm going to message them after the show and see if there's a good hotel near them.
I already know the answer to that. Yes.
Okay. Because they're fantastic.
Yeah, I've done that trip and that beer, that specific beer trip, and it's a good time. Our next beer is the Abraxas. It's 2020 by it. That's the year it was bottled. Sorry, but Abraxas from Perennial Artisan Ales, 11.5% ABV. Stout brewed with ancho, chili peppers, cocoa nibs, cinnamon, and vanilla.
It is
Excited
crazy how
for
much a
this.
fourth person takes out of these beers.
This one is
Right?
from St. Louis, Missouri.
Misery?
Misery.
I heard a guy got hobbled
St.
there.
Louis would also not be a bad beer trip. I don't want to go for my birthday though.
I think that'd be a little further than Chicago.
Oh, I love it. It is, but
A
not
little bit, but it's not that bad.
Oh,
It's 4
on the
hours
nose. This is a...
5.
4 to 5 hours.
St. Louis 5.
It's 3 hours from Terrace.
You said St. Louis?
Hey, not East St. Louis.
Oh, it's not east.
No, we want to go to, where we want to go to West St. Louis. Yeah. I'm excited for this
bit-
beer.
Oh,
Nose has a.
This was your
Oh, no.
anticipated, wasn't it?
It was, because we haven't had anything from them. It's got enough shit in here.
Have, but good.
This is gonna be a hit or shit beer.
Prairie Artisan Ales?
No,
This
it's
isn't
not Prairie
Prairie.
Artisan.
Who's it from?
Again, it is from Perennial Artisan
Oh,
Ales.
Perennial. Okay.
I mean, I guess I can see where you got that if you weren't paying attention,
I mean,
Tyler.
it's peas.
Nobody actually listens to me. It's fine.
Huh? But no, it's a beer, a beery we've never had from a brewery that we've never tasted.
But Abraxas is like, I've heard of Abraxas. It's a big beer release every year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I saw it on
And
the
I've heard of it too. Yeah,
I saw it on the
but it's
Tavois.
from St. Louis. It makes sense that the Midwest would consider it such a big thing.
Yeah, but it's nose is complex. Let alone I haven't got to the flavor yet, but let me show
I like
Tyler's
to see
face.
that.
Gotta get
That's-
Tyler's face.
that's promising.
Oh,
It's promising.
oh.
I'm not mad. It's smooth. There's one thing it's missing. I wish it had more of, but it's good. I wish it had a little more chili pepper.
It tastes just like it smells.
It does.
It's more of a smoky pepper.
It is. Which
Anchos are always
Yeah.
more smoky.
I was gonna say
but
on the nose, it's very smoky.
I don't like
very
smoky
chocolatey.
beers. I could use a little of my ancho chilies just to smoke it up.
Yeah.
I go for a little extra spice.
Hey
but
guys,
otherwise,
this is going to be a high rated beer for me. This is me being nitpicky as fuck because that's what I do.
When it's good, like you have to be.
Yeah. Because I don't want to be like, this beer's great. That's all I care about. Like I want
self pleasure.
well, yes, but I also I want to be able to be honest about the beer. I think it could have a little more of the ancho chilies, but at the same time, because it has vanilla, right? Yeah, vanilla and cocoa
cinnamon,
nibs,
and cocoa nibs.
which I do taste cinnamon, definitely. But the vanilla and cocoa is going to cut down that smokiness just a hair because of the sweet factor.
I
So
think it's balanced.
Michiana says that is my flavor profile right now. I don't know if that means him in his personal life
Are you
or
drinking it right now?
what he's drinking right now, but
I would go more like him as a person. A little bit of smoky pepper, a little sweet with the cocoa and vanilla, a little
It'd be
spicy with the
expensive.
cinnamon.
It would be expensive, but I think this
oh, the cinnamon
marinade some
Yes.
ribs in this.
rips,
That would be a very expensive marinade, but yes.
but it would be
Yes.
very good.
that would be worth it. And
Yeah.
if you're going to use something that expensive, you have to do it expensive meat. Ribs aren't expensive, but they're close enough.
They're not cheap.
They're in the mid-range.
Yeah.
I would say that's worth it.
That's a flavor profile that I would really want my ribs to.
And I'm glad you used the word profile because it's actually a longer way to say prof. So Professor X
What
said,
up, Jules?
"No
Jules.
worries, guys. I identify with Matt's Harry Potter post."
Yes. Yes.
Hey, Jules, so do I. This entire part of my arm actually is a massive Harry Potter tattoo. It covers from here to here and from like here to here. So
Not so much here or here, but right here.
Oh no, it goes solid, literally.
Michiana also says, "Give it a minute. The pepper comes as it warms up."
It's been sitting out this
Almost
entire
2 hours,
time.
yeah.
Then he further said, "That's right, sweetie." I'm just going to throw the wink in there because I'm sure that's what the
wink
wink
was
to deliver
implied,
that. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. Am I right, Michiana?
Dad, you make me happy.
In the pants.
I didn't say that. I'm wearing sweats for a reason. But I didn't say that.
When you see the camera go up,
As he can't get back to the right spot.
it's exactly. You guys are perfectly in frame. I don't do that much back here, but it's because I make it look easy. I do actually a lot. Not.
Speaking of which, so we got a new camera, guys. We talked about that at the beginning. The quality should be better. Let us know on your end if you think it looks better or not.
Yeah.
More because we want to know. We want to know that the money
Did
we're
I spend
spending.
the money good?
If you buy 3 hats, we can maybe buy something new
Well,
for
it's
the
more we
show.
want to know if the money we're spending.
Where does the money need to go?
If it's going to the right area. If the upgrade he made didn't make enough of a difference.
Is it
then-
better than a $50 Chinese GoPro?
Yeah.
And if it's only tiny bit better, then we learned, okay, that's not the direction to go.
Taylor would
But
rather Tyler.
stupid
Taylor.
good.
Tyler would rather invest money in the lights so it doesn't blind him. I'd rather invest money at the Gentleman's Club because it's immediate gratification. So let us know where to put our dollars.
That's right. Hey, take a drink right now. I do get more of the peppers.
The pepper's there, and I think
Oh,
the
it's
pepper
there.
is serving its purpose.
No, it's there. I just want more because I'm selfish.
It's a fantastic beer.
Well, Bunny is combating the off-screen Matt Harry Potter comment. She's saying, "Well, if we bring that up, You Hufflepuff my Slytherin, I will Ravenclaw your Gryffindor. I think those are fighting words.
No, they're not.
It sounded kind of...
Hufflepuff and Slytherin are fan favorites to date, as well as Ravenclaw and Gryffindors.
Touche.
It's a sexual innuendo.
Innuendo.
In your window is what I think he
No,
just
I
said.
said innuendo.
In your end.
Carrie says, "Put your money in more beer," which I respect. Actually, there's the
put a lot of money into beer,
We've got so
Carrie.
much money in beer, we can't get to the beer, Carrie.
Yeah.
While I appreciate
We've actually
candor,
overall stopped large-scale purchases.
I was actually put on an expenditure
We're on hiatus.
I'm on an expenditure blackout. Michigan says, "Ha ha ha ha," because it's all capital, so it's a villainous laugh. I have to go grab more beer. I just read that in real time. I had no idea it was that nefarious.
That was perfect. John, you are first. But before you score, Matt, do you have any final thoughts on this beer?
It's really good. It's a lot of different things. It's kind of like a barley wine of stouts. Not necessarily flavor wise, but that complexity and that flavor train of what you're getting of different things that graduate from one flavor to another. And what did you say the ABV was on this? I meant to ask you that, but I kept getting sidetracked during my job.
11.5.
All right,
close.
so it's over 10. That's definitely admirable.
For as simple a label as that really is, color scheme wise, I like it.
Yeah.
It's very Mayan.
Browns and oranges.
Orange is the best color on the planet.
That's
Google
right,
it.
Cleveland Browns.
Yeah. And I'm not a Browns fan.
Or
but
Bengals.
Those are my favorite colors, too.
Like I said, Cleveland Browns. The Bungles don't need any credit.
Made it to more playoffs
Did
than
you rate
Browns.
it, Matt?
Huh?
Did you rate it? Or
I did not.
You're
No,
first.
I was just ran.
Oh,
I was
first?
babbling.
I thought you just asked him.
No, I said
He asked me
don't
for
rate it.
thoughts.
Final thoughts. He hadn't talked in a while. I was giving him a chance. All right,
I talk a
Dreamcast.
lot.
I feel like he's been talking a lot.
Go ahead.
Time flies when you haven't drunk.
Okay. This is a fantastic beer.
I'm right now.
If someone rates this as a 5, I would not be mad. I'm going to rate it a 4.5. It's fantastic. Not quite a 5 for me, but it's still
I really
very,
thought
very
you'd
good.
minimum give it a 4.75 when you say not. If someone gives it a 5, I won't be mad.
Well, because
That usually makes me assume it's a 4.75.
4.5 can be a 5 depending on personal preferences.
I just thought it was funny that
We
you
didn't
said-
establish this.
No, I agree. I just thought it was funny the way you said it was like, oh, so he's gonna be a 4.7. Never mind.
No, I'm a 4.5. I think it's very good. The flavors are balanced. I just want more of each flavor. If that makes sense.
Yes and no. I mean, I guess
Keep the balance.
There
I just
will
want more.
Well,
More.
more. You can't have any more.
Anyway, so
We're in an off-screen discussion about that because I don't know how that would work.
I don't either, but
Because you're still gonna have this balance.
I didn't think that's true. I'm drunk. It's fine.
I mean, I'm enjoying the fact that he's saying that because I actually am giving it a 5.
Nice.
I just think it's
I
funny
think
his
it's fine.
criteria there. I think this beer's fantastic. I broke out. I do try to make our guests happy. Pete's been on so many damn times that he's had a lot of bad weeks
I think I say since I was the guest
because
tonight,
we a lot of times because Pete's on so often.
we fuck with Pete,
We fuck with Pete. So
much like Kevin,
we've given him.
We do.
who's been on much less times. Just
Yeah, but Kevin, he's
John's
a
got it
pro,
out
so-
for him.
Smartest man in beer.
So with like Pete, we screw with a lot of times because if he's gonna be on that often, he's already gonna in numbers wise have a lot of good beer. So we want to make him drink bad beer too.
Law of averages.
Well, in fairness, I had actually planned a good beer night for him. Unfortunately, snow sucks and he couldn't make it.
Snowmageddon 2021.
But
Not quite 78.
it would have been I'm rambling, but the end of this night would have been great for Pete. I think
Yeah.
he'd have been unbelievably happy. I'm giving it a 5.
I'm not mad about it.
On behalf of Pete or for you?
On behalf of me, dear. Go ahead. Ooh, no.
It means go.
I know that you can't see me, John, and you probably
He
don't care. But I was drinking until I could see that, and you know what he chose to do? Nothing about it. Filling in the spare time. I meant like because I was.
I'm
We
sorry.
had plenty of spare time.
I've
Go.
talked the whole time.
You could have prattled off some dumb joke or something. You probably got one of those.
John's tall. You
Dumb
said
joke.
dumb joke.
Okay.
Wow. I don't even think that hit.
Taught from my family. Thank
Come
you.
on, that was good though.
Wow, that's a low bar, huh?
Yes.
It is. It is.
We've seen Bob.
No one else is above 5.
I know. How tall is?
No.
Well, all right.
Immediate
family.
All right. So, I got distracted. I was doing things. I was tolerating it up over here. I was cell phoning
What a
on
shit
work
show.
time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel very torn about this. Like I appreciate it.
Oh no, it'd be more.
4.5.
Were those like the most drawn out number ever?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to set a goal here. Guinness Book of World Records for longest rating on 2BG.
Actually,
You
rounds
got
up
it.
to 475.
Nice. So it rounds up to a 475 because I was the only one that was right. No, actually, 4.5 is very fair depending on your preference.
4.5 is a great, fantastic beer. Above that is personal preference.
I like. I like the fact
didn't
that
break
it wasn't.
the personal preference for me.
I like the fact that it wasn't over flavored. The subtleness, the fact that all the flavors were there while being subtle, was why I enjoyed it
It's
so
done
much.
really well.
John, for some reason, wants more while the same, and that doesn't work.
It's
But
not the same balance. You can do more. It's not the same balance.
so Matt's gonna give us a rinse real quick, and then we'll move on to our last
I
beer
think
of
we
the
gotta
night.
finish. I got a lot. I got a substantial amount of this to go.
It's 8:57, so just throwing that out there. But no, guys, don't forget, check out our online. Don't don't forget to check out our online store. Matt's new hat. So for all you off-screen Matt fans, it's on there. It's. He's talking. Sorry, it's on our website. Facebook's being weird with the store right now.
Facebook thinks we sell beer, so then they restrict us advertising, but we don't sell beer.
Yeah, and we've appealed multiple times, and they're just ignoring us. So, yeah, Facebook's being real fun right now. Unfortunately, that means you can only buy our stuff on our store. Oh, darn. On our website, which you guys haven't been to in a while. So, check out the most recent blog post, which is by me. We have more to
recent
come.
being 6 weeks ago, but whatever.
3, I think. 4.
It was a New Year's one. We're in mid-February.
Is it New Year's? It was New Year's.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago. But if more people start going to the website, I'll do more. It's fine with me.
I might do more. We'll see.
I have my laptop with me tonight. Maybe I'll do it tonight. That would actually be a great blog post. I might do that. But guys, seriously, check out our website. Oh, hey, he's back. I can stop stalling a little bit. There we go.
Sorry, I did choke down the
That's
rest of that too. That was.
Our last beer of the night is
Excuse me.
Free 'em.
Free him.
by
Balls loose.
Free and Brewing. It is their barrel-aged stout. Bourbon barrel-aged Imperial Stout. Imperial Stout was invented for Tsar Peter the Great. Freedom's barrel-aged version soaks in an entire year for roasted malt and cherry notes to make you feel like a monarch yourself.
Good job, Nightcap.
Oh, this should be good.
Ah.
I am extremely excited for this, although it is lower at only 11%.
Only.
Okay.
Jesus. Please send me that one so I can use it for our show.
One time I was gathering thoughts, Michiana chimes in. I'm getting drunk just listening.
Me too.
That sounds about right.
Me too.
Thad, we appreciate you hanging around. You're one
Wait
of the,
until the drunken movie review.
honestly, you're one of the smarter guys when it comes. The whole guys, I'm not like fanboying too much, but Michiana Beer Reviewers is one of the smarter groups in beer reviewing. We have to follow a
Because they
lot
use
of them
science?
because we try to, at least look intelligent in comparison to other people doing the same thing we are. And they are awesome, so check them out, please. They
Also-
support local. We support local. They're Indiana. We're Indiana. It's kind of hard not to like them.
They're Michiana.
I did want to throw this out there. Coming up soon, and by soon,
Saturday,
maybe-
right? Is that what we're talking about?
No.
Damn.
March 15th. Kevin Smolar.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I want to
Well,
debut.
that's unfortunate.
So you
Smartest
got
man in
some
beer.
So you have some time,
It's also
but
unfortunate.
he is the smartest man in beer. Are you kicking him off?
Yeah, that's definitely who was getting axed, but not anymore. So continue, John.
Okay, so smartest man in beer. Okay, this is your guys' chance. I want to submit over the course of the next month, 4 weeks, questions for the smartest man in beer. We will actually put together the list of questions, and we will ask him these questions on air. And anything you want to know about beer, he'll answer them.
I'll go back to my earlier statement. You guys are like a married couple. One has a plan, the other doesn't know what it is and tramples over it. Let's try this for him.
Are you kicking Kevin? Like, why are we
Not
kicking Kevin
anymore!
off? Why are we kicking Kevin off? He's a great guest.
He's the smartest man in beer.
The only repeat in the month, I
He
think.
brewed our beer.
He brewed our beer,
And
Tyler.
Kevin's also the one that would be more willing to do it. Because
Crazy.
he knows he would get scheduled 3 times again. It's fine. It's
We should
fine.
have talked about this.
I feel like it might have been brought up.
It was.
He didn't say Kevin.
Yes,
I'm
it
pretty
is.
sure, actually,
Yep.
in hindsight, I feel like that had happened.
It did.
I might have forgotten it as well, but after hearing you
It
say
did.
that, I was like, oh, Tyler said that. Freedom bottle, though. Look at that on can. That's a beautiful looking can. Look at that simple,
Guys,
understated label. White and gold.
We've had Freedom on the show. Freedom is
John is trying to
fantastic
mask
beer.
his just sadness and anger.
Fine, whatever.
It's fine. It's fine.
Smartest man in beer segment gone out the window. Fuck it
No,
out the window.
don't
We just-
worry.
We just fucked it out the window.
No, don't
It's
worry.
fine.
He is on March, whatever Monday that is.
Definitely graced that
15th,
one.
Is that what you said?
It is a month from now.
Perfect. He's on a month from now.
Best laid plans.
Send us your questions. I'll figure out something else to do to get that on. It's fine.
Oh, God.
Why are you not supposed to mess with scheduling?
I didn't. You didn't mess with scheduling.
He
It was
didn't mess
already
with it.
set.
I mean, technically, he's not. He's
It's,
got a.
it's
He's,
literally on the
he's got a decent
spreadsheet.
rebuttal. Yeah.
There's a spreadsheet and it says Kevin.
John's got it pulled up on his phone right now. Swear to God.
You messed with scheduling.
We talked about it at break.
So free him.
I was peeing.
Hold on. Pause real quick. This is so much fun. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Thank you guys.
Professor X is drinking Freedom. Let's talk about the Freedom.
Speaking of which, Jules, if you've had this one, let us know what you thought of this specific beer.
Pacific beer. It's this Pacific beer.
Specifically,
It's like
it is
Eastern,
a Pacific beer.
it's like Eastern Pacific time.
It is a
That's
Pacific
smooth
beer.
as hell.
No, it's Eastern Pacific time. This is Pacific.
Robe it back in.
Nah,
Um,
we're already over.
that's smooth as hell.
How do we go so quick through hour 1, hour 2? It's like,
Well,
Because hour 2 is dark and heavy.
we also had 2 bigger beers.
much like
Bottles.
Tommy's song.
Mouthfeel.
And we're drunk.
I say mouthfeel like 8 more times.
Why would I want to do that? It's not
Speak
like
for that.
someone's drinking if I say mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel?
Mouthfeel. Mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel.
This mouthfeel's pretty soft.
Is that like Malkovich? Like John Malkovich being about Malkovich? Malkovich.
Mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel.
It's good.
Mouthfeel. Mouthfeel. No.
I think Charlie just went to a seizure.
Got to finish the night strong.
I just counted how many dimes they
appreciate
owe me
you.
for saying mouthfeel.
You mean how many drinks? We're not famous enough for charge dimes.
No, you guys owe me dimes.
It is a little. It is a little.
That's my
boozy.
word!
It is a little boozy. Not bad though.
It's more like let you know it's there.
So smooth.
It is.
Michiana will sit on the kegerator. I don't have a talk.
I want to see Thad just sit there, Indian style, just cross-legged,
Crisscross
there.
applesauce over your middle tap.
just sitting there, just.
And like, is that a Books and Brews boner? No,
And
don't worry about me.
All he does is sit there and occasionally drink, never says a word, just.
Just like a keg
Now I
gargoyle.
kind of want to do that.
Oh, can we have a keg gargoyle? Is that what you can do? Just gargoyle the fuck out of the show?
No, because that would hurt your knees by the end of it.
No, I like that idea.
John, you probably have some fake wings somewhere, right? Like, come on.
Fake wings?
Yeah. So you can gargoyle. Proper.
I probably do.
All right, beer. It's our last beer.
I think there might be some
Hey.
Tinkerbell wings.
Hey, last beer. We're past 9 o'clock. Let's go.
It's good.
Bunny says that does it. Beer's empty. And Thad
You're
says,
welcome.
I'm in. He will beer gargoyle.
I love it. It's so good.
All right. So anyway, this
And I do have
beer.
Tinkerbell wings.
You also have butterfly wings.
But those are for Shay.
Fair. All right. While John and Matt are collecting themselves, next
you.
week
We're
is
drunk.
High
next
horse.
week is Josh Hall from Scarlet Lane Brewing
Yeah, I'm
Company.
excited. Did you talk to him?
Yeah. So
Is he bringing it?
no. So maybe it. Never mind. I'll talk to you about that later. But so Josh is. That's a later conversation. Josh is the assistant brewer at Scarlet Lane Brewing Company in McCordsville, Indiana.
Is that one you guys are cuddling in bed later?
My favorite brewery in the area for the styles. The best part is Josh, as their assistant brewer, is not just a brewer. He is an author. His book will be coming out in May. A cinephile. For those of you uncultured swine. He's a huge movie guy.
So you're going with me and Tyler. John, you might be like sitting backseat on that one.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And actually, the book that's coming out in May is actually the 50 most. It's like 50 unexposed movies. I forget the name of the title exactly. We'll post it closer to him coming on Monday, but it's all about like movies that were never released but probably should have been.
Like the Nick Cage Superman? Fuck you, John, I beat you.
But anyway.
That would have crashed and burned, but I would have seen it.
He's a playwright. He has made 3 movies. I own one of them actually on Blu-ray. It is Josh's
multifaceted?
Very widely diverse in everything arts, especially the cinematography type arts.
Cinematography? Say it again.
I made up a word.
Cinematography?
That's it.
Cinematography.
Let the record show Tyler just agreed with what I said.
Yeah. After Josh, we have Carrie on, who was our auction winner.
We kicked that dude,
for
right?
the fundraiser. No, Erin Donovan.
The Cake Queen.
Cheesecake Queen.
Cheesecake Queen. I thought about kicking her, but I'm like, no, I want
at least
Kevin Smo Money.
Smartest man in beer.
Kevin
Jinx,
Atwell.
Coke.
Those are our next ones coming up. So
good
it'll be a
lineup.
good time.
Good
A lot of new people. So anyway, John, you're first on this beer.
Matt hasn't gone first in like 8 beers.
1, 2, 3.
I doubt that highly.
1, 2, 3. No, it is Matt. My bad.
Waiting.
I'm sipping and
We got a show to end.
I stalled for a while.
you passed the buck to me, Couch.
Davenport.
You are stripped of that moniker right now. Davenport's for classy people. I think I'll go 4.5.
Yeah.
It's not quite that my personal fave, but it's definitely strong. It definitely is good. It's up to the Freedom expectation that I had, which is excelling expectation, but it's not personal fave.
Jew.
4.5.
Did he just call you Jew? That's racist.
No.
For another conversation for off screen. However, I did finally watch Jojo Rabbit.
So,
Anyway,
moving
it's
on.
so great until it's not, right at the very end.
Moving on. So I'm going to agree. Unfortunately, it's 4.5. Yeah. Fantastic beer. Very, very, very smooth. If you like barrel aged, it's there, but not overpowering. If you don't like barrel aged, if you're just an Imperial Stout fan, that is just that's it. You don't like barrel aged. This beer won't turn you off from the barrel.
Very true.
But if you're a barrel aged fan, it's not going to upset you. This is fantastic. It gives you a little bit of the best of both worlds.
Enough there without being overpowering.
Exactly. So 4.5 is a great score for this. Yeah, that's a great way to end the night. Beer of the night, Matt.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna stick with my most anticipated beer just because that was the one that we had nothing from. It turned out really good. I knew the Freedom and the Revolution were gonna be good. I'm gonna stick with my anticipated. The Axiom.
Oh, thank you. Braxis.
Sorry, words are hard, man. I've been drinking.
Jonathan.
You know what? I'm going to stick to my most anticipated.
Please do.
Which is Rye Way to Heaven. Fantastic. Absolutely loved it. Let's go.
I am not going to stick with my anticipated. It was actually my lowest score of the night. Now, although both John
is shaming himself for you right now.
Although both John and Matt's scores, both John and Matt's beers were higher scored by me. My beer of the night's actually going to be the Transient, because it's the one that caught me the most off guard.
Yeah.
I totally
Um,
concur.
It was better than I expected. It wasn't old, but it was nearing the end of kind of like the prime IPA drinking time.
Prime drinking phase.
But it caught me off guard. Very, very good beer, but not my highest scored, but definitely tasty and became my beer of the night just because it caught me off guard. We had 9 great beers tonight. 8 were in our picture. We obviously added the Anchorage It Gets Better. We had some not great beers, but we had some really fucking good beers tonight. If you missed part of the episode, by the end of this week, our scores for this week and last week will both be posted on Untapped. So if you missed something, it'll be on there by Friday.
And they can always rewatch the show on the YouTube, I believe.
Exactly. Wait, what's a YouTube?
The YouTube, not a YouTube.
That's it.
It's theyoutube.com, I'm pretty sure.
And then don't forget, grab your off-screen Matt hat. Only available at the twobeardedguys.com website. John, anything before we sign off?
No, it's a great night. I said no, but I think
Great, fuck you guys. Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
What? I just ran on the teleprompter. What's wrong?
Good show, guys. Good show. I think we're really cool.
He'll read anything you put on the teleprompter. Anything?
TBG_house guy.
But all being cute.
Behind the camera.
Oscar and Matt.
Hey, thank y'all. Later.